For those looking to get into brackets, you have until the end of practice to sign up. End of practice. For all our spectators, or bowlers, anyone looking to get in on the action, we do have a bowling ball raffle going on. $5 gets you 1 ticket, $20 gets you 5, and $40 gets you 15. We'll be calling the winners at 8 o'clock tonight. All proceeds go to the New Mexico Open Prize Fund. Support your bowlers. Give yourself a chance to win at the same time. And your lights are on. right, bowlers, please hold up on your practice. Roll your final balls and cycle to the #1 position. Just a reminder, high score on this squad automatically makes it through to the Sunday qualifier. Final call for brackets. Final call for brackets at the blue table.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mike from Inside Bowling, and I'm happy to be here with all of you right now. And not only am I happy to be with you right now,
Once your arrows appear,
one of the reasons why I'm most excited to be here is because I don't have to do this by myself. I get to sit with Jim Callahan. Jimmy,
What up?
we got 36 players on this squad.
Some good ones, too.
You know what the name of this tournament is?
New Mexico Open, I believe.
It sure is. It's the 2025 New Mexico Open, and it's the 21st edition. Had a lot of great champions over the years in this one. This tournament this year is brought to you by Brunswick. If you're looking for a new bowling ball, bag, shoes, accessories, anything you need in bowling, check out brunswickbowling.com. You know, we got some other associate sponsors as well that have helped make this tournament possible, which is Shamrock Foods, Jani King, Western Bowling Proprietors Insurance, Tenpins More, and Inside Bowling. Got to give the plug here at Inside Bowling and save 15% over on our website with coupon code YouTube, and it's $19 t-shirts now through Wednesday. It's a tournament special for all of our viewers. 7 squads in total we're going to have in this event. This is the 4th one. This is D squad. We'll have E, F, and G tomorrow. We've already had A, B, and C completed. Pattern is the same in every single squad. 47 feet in length, 35 milliliters of oil. Fire oil we're using, 7 2-2s. It's a 1.81 to 1 ratio. It's very flat. There's a speed bump at the end. Scores are low. And there's the pattern. Take a look at that bad boy right there. You see all the oil down lane, 7 2-2 loads. And they're bowling on 11-year-old SPL bowling surface. Plenty of time left on this surface. About 30 years you can get out of modern synthetics. You got the nice textured approaches as well from 11 years ago. Standings. I need to get you a standings link, people. I'll get you one of those right now.
Look at that. Mike, you'd be proud of me. Look. I
Got
did
it all
myself. Got some heavy hitters on this squad. Couple major champions.
All right, let's see here. I've pinned the results at the top of the page, and we can go ahead and take a look at the combined standings so far in this event. We'll bring that up for everybody. Let's give this a shot and see if it's accurate. Looks right to me. Steve Klimpkin, who just came off the last squad, he is our tournament leader, the TL, as I like to say, plus 139. That was after a 173 start. He bowled really well today. Steve Ontiveros from last night is plus 86. He's in second, but he's automatically in along with Klimpkin because they led their squads. Thursday and Friday squad leaders automatically get a berth into the double elimination bracket. Matt Zweig just bowled the last squad, was plus 82. Land Matthias from the other night, plus 69. Only player to bowl all 200 games so far. Morgan Robinson is at plus 52 in 5th. Chase Nadeau is automatically into the bracket as well as he led his squad yesterday morning, A squad. He's plus 51. Andy Byer is 7th at plus 33. 8th is Morgan Robinson at plus 15. You got to skip over the Steve Klimpkin entry there because he's already in. JD Nance is next at plus 11. It is a re-entry tournament, and that's what we have. Currently right now we have 12 scores that are plus, and there are 2 players that have bowled a plus score twice, Zweig and Klimpkin. Our scores are brought to you by tournamentbowl.com. And you can navigate over to their website for more information about the event. 36 players in all on this squad. This is our biggest squad that we've had. We had 27 on A, 24 on B, 20 on C, 36 here. Makes up 107 entries. .107 is the number right now. And we're over 112 unique bowlers. So right now we are qualifying for a 28-man bracket. If we get 12 more unique bowlers tomorrow, we'll get to the 32-man bracket.
I'm feeling it.
Me too. I feel like if we get to 123, you and I are flipping a coin to see who's going to bowl.
That would be you.
All right.
Or we'll find somebody to bowl. I think Dennis should bowl.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right, lanes 17 and 18 here. Is that Mila Bauer and
Yeah.
Sarah Clausen?
I think she said Mila yesterday.
Mila Bauer and Sarah Clausen. Gabe Alvarez and Dave McKay.
Yep. Dave McKay bowled a little earlier, as Gabe did.
19 and 20 is Keith Kruger. Wonder if he's related to Freddie.
I was going to say Freddie's brother.
Yeah. Derek Phillips, Scott Ashley, and Luke Salazar. Bottom right of your screen, we'd like to welcome back lanes 21 and 22 into play. Brandon Knowles, Jacob Gill, Robert Young, Karen Barkal, excuse me. And on 23 and 24, we got Will Davis, Jonathan Miley, Nathan Sabatos Trujillo. Trujillo? I think it's Trujillo. And Carson Opella. I do want to name the other players that are on this squad, though, that will be coming through our live stream pairs throughout the day. Got 6 games for you here. Down on 7 and 8, we got Christopher Sanders and Tyson Quayle, along with Alberto Medina and Benjamin Hockroth. Trent Irwin, Frank Guccione are on 9 and 10, along with Jason Schwindolf and Joseph Lapointe. Down on 11 and 12, we got Kyle Duster and Adrian Hare, Aiden Ruiz Jimenez, and D-Ron Booker.
Just a strong pair, 11 and 12.
Very strong.
Well, I like that one the best off my hand, and then it hit terribly. So
We do have a live mic down there, so that's kind of fun. There's an
You
inside
have that
scoop.
on purpose?
It's always there in case we turn our mics down. So that's that one right there if you want to lower it a bit. 13 and 14, we got the champ from last year and the year before, Francois Lavoie, along with Antonio Lopez, Scott LeBeau, and Jason Witt. And on 15 and 16, we got Zachary Sabatos Trujillo, Carson Bell, Randy Jackson Jr., and Brian Skidmore. That's who we have for you here today.
Gary Skidmore's son. Sarah looked like she had a pretty good look in practice. She is throwing it right over her toe. That was a bad one.
Today's stream is brought to you camera-wise by Sony. I want to give a shout out to Sony. We got 4K streaming for you today. If you'd like to watch in 4K and you're not already, you can click the gear icon here on YouTube and select 4K at 2160 at 60 frames per second. Pretty proud of that one.
Very nice cameras.
I want to say hello to everybody in our chat room checking in today. Red Sox 3600 said, I bought a t-shirt from the Inside Bowling Store. I'm very impressed with the quality. Appreciate you, bud. Johnny Cobb said he got his shirts yesterday. Love them. Might order a few more. Thanks.
You got to remember, $19 t-shirts till Wednesday.
Yeah, I know.
Get in there. Don't be shy to buy. My motto. Gabe cannot dial down his speed enough at this moment.
I'm rooting for Mila to have a good day.
Nice lady. Her and her son are bowling the Pro-Am tonight.
Yep.
Sitting over there watching her.
Awesome. Just awesome.
That's because he wanted your picture with you yesterday.
That's right. That's right.
Tough to be a superhero like you.
I know. It is tough being me.
The little people.
I remember when I attended your seminar on how to be a celebrity. You taught me a lot. I use it every day.
Not me. I'm just Jim.
Oh, yeah.
Just Jim, buddy. Just Jim. JJ. I think Sarah can stay clean. I don't know if she can strike enough to get to 30 over. You know that? That's a good one. She looks like the girl next door, like the little innocent girl. With her pigtails and
She's got a YouTube channel.
She does.
Puts out some content from time to time.
Uh-oh. Problem in Little League World Series. Umpires going to the side. What's going to lead this squad, Mike?
I don't think anybody's going to get the Klimpkins number. And that's saying a lot because there's some real talent in this squad.
I don't think anybody gets to 100.
Klimpkin came in at, what was that,
38, I think. I'm telling you, there should be another side pot for 6 clean games. You know that?
That would be a good one. He's plus 139. Okay.
I missed by 1, my fault.
I will tell you this. Somebody on this squad is going to average 219.
A good opportunity of that. You got the guy that won the last 2 tournaments and finished second 2 other times.
114 over.
That his ball was peeling off the gutter. And he has natural slow speed to start out with.
JD Nance says Steve K was a sniper this morning. He threw it really well. There's no doubt.
Great player.
Well, you're great.
JD throws it nice too. The man with 3 names. He has 3 initials.
You know, I was thinking about JD Nance here. And isn't it hard not to mention the Vice President of the United States when you say his name?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm not getting political up in here or anything, but it is kind of...
You don't have to worry about me getting political.
I'll tell you what, JD Nance, I would vote for you
Nice.
to be President of the United States.
Oh,
Sarah. There's your double. There's your double. Throw a few at it.
She actually gave that one. I'm telling you, there's more and more guys migrating to the right, Mike. Like, they saw people throw a lot of strikes between 5 and 10. And I'm telling you, 1-2 really hooks a lot. Brandon Knowles right in front of us here on 21 and 2. He got it to 1-2 and went Brooklyn. It'll be interesting. Frankie will be in camera range here next game, I believe. Let me make sure. No, 2 games. You have a funny look on your face. What's the matter?
I got a relationship with this guy right here from Purdue.
What's his name? It's not Will Davis or Salvatore or...
No, it's I think it's Jonathan Miley.
Should be back at school. School started already. Good luck to all the kids going back to school.
He put this pattern out at home and said the gutter didn't hook at all, and you got to play the track.
Who?
My guy we're talking about. I haven't changed the guy. Jonathan. Okay. And we talked about it. I said, look, this pattern, typically when it's shaped like this, even though it's 47 feet, you got to play out. And he goes, I just don't know if I can. I'm gonna switch over to him right now. He goes, I just couldn't get a good look on that.
Got 4 bagger spare strike where he's playing, so.
Yeah, watch this. Where's he playing?
Got 8 to 5.
I'm gonna give him a little look.
Get over there where you
I'm
belong.
gonna give him a little look. Oh, where's he at? Where's he at? I'm gonna mess with him.
Get over there where you belong. Thought you couldn't play there.
He's not even looking.
Ignoring you, Mike.
He's in his phone now. He's writing down serial numbers of bowling balls on his. That's one thing. Dennis Hacker, our tournament director, USBC president, is making everybody put their bowling balls down.
Stickler right there.
Well, here's what he's doing. He's covering his own ass.
case something happens.
Yeah. Nothing bad can happen on the president's watch.
CYA, brother, CYA. Crowd's a little unruly down this end.
They are. We had a really nice crowd in here last night. You couldn't even move.
Packed.
Couldn't even move.
And that was only with 24 bowlers.
Yep, we got a pro-am tonight.
Mike said he's got a bunch of people signed up.
We got a lot going on. We got ourselves in trouble in the last round by filling out these scores. Now it's our job.
Your job. Look, your job.
There's a lot,
I'll help you on these two pairs. In front.
there's a lot going on here today.
Dennis saw it coming. You know, I got to get ready for the pro-am. Put it right on you. He said, I'll get you guys. Make fun of me, will you?
This pair over here is bowling pretty good. You know, we might get somebody to take down Klimpkin. It's game one. I'm overreacting.
No chance.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Or
Remind me too, Jim, that we need to get a picture of the four of us in one of our sporting jerseys.
pick,
One of these
pick a
days.
darker one so I don't look so heavy.
Tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow.
Do a dark one, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. I think we're going to go gray on Sunday.
6'9" again.
I think we're going to go gray on Sunday.
The old 6'9" out of the rack again. That's the second one of the day. This guy, Jacob Gill, has a good look. He's a little farther to the right than he was.
Yeah, and he's just trying entry after entry, trying to get in here.
He is throwing his ball turtle speed too.
Here's the thing mentally for me if I was bowling this event. If I bowl 150 the first game, I just feel like now I got to go average 220 the next 5 games, and you start to fry in your own brain.
Yeah, that's bad mindset. That's all.
It is. I'm not denying that at all.
Are you a mental midget?
No, but if I bowl 220, I feel like King Kong, and I'm going to be happy as can be. Game one is tells me a lot. I like to get off to a good start.
Let's see where your boy is this frame.
Yeah, this is my homie right here.
Sliding on about 18.
Oh, look at this. Oh, that one
Got too steep.
He's going to look at me now. Anytime he makes one bad, he's going to look at me, and every time he throws one good, he's not going to look at me.
He's going to puff up on you.
That really could have just been traffic. That could have been a traffic leave. They could be stretching.
Oh, they're definitely stretching. I just know a lot of people. You don't see the people in the middle of the lane now. Look at this guy backing it up. This guy's a player.
I know. Full-on beast mode. Move over here. About to be a scorekeeper. Happy to do it, though. Happy to do it. It's really nice having you here, Jim. I do a lot of these streams by myself. I feel like I'm kind of on a free roll with you today.
Thanks, bud. Oh, you can go do whatever you need.
I love it.
What's Sarah got? Sarah has spare strike, spare double, 6-1 strike. 116 and a 6.
I could actually go with a wireless microphone and put an earpiece in, and I could walk around and keep talking to you while I'm putting scores in.
Whatever you want to do. You're the boss.
I could do a little bit of everything.
Jim.
Okay, whatever you think, brother. You're the boss.
Is that Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're just starting to.
Hey.
Wait till tomorrow night when you see Mike when he's been here for 19 hours and he'll be a little punchy.
Hey, Jim, you think Hulk Hogan wants to go to a card shop with us?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. A little inside.
Trying to steer it instead of roll it.
Hey, Hulkster, you think you'd be 200 over on this?
Sure, no problem.
Oh, okay.
You're a silly boy, Mike Flanagan. I'm disappointed. We haven't had any pop references today. No singing. What is wrong with you?
I know.
What are you, sick?
Hey, Hulkster, we've had 71 entries, and right now there are 12 scores that are over 200 average.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. By the way, Hulkster, I don't know if you've ever met Jim Callahan. I'd like you to meet him.
How you doing, my friend?
What up?
Thank you.
You're worked. You are meant to. You have problems, man.
Hey, listening to Jim Callahan in the booth, how much money do you think his commentary is worth per tournament?
I'll give you $10,000.
That's a lot. I don't think that's enough, though.
I tell you
Yeah,
what,
okay.
I'll give you $14,000.
How's 14 for you there?
14.
Tonight we're looking for a place to go to dinner. What do you think, Hulkster?
Let's meet at the Red Onion at 7 o'clock.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
You got way too much free time, boy. You are warped. Got 240 on the bottom over here by your boy. He strikes out.
Yep, bottom right of your
The
screen.
other pair is struggling. I think you should mic up some of the players while they're bowling. You know that?
I could kind of do that.
I think it would be cool if you could talk to them. What the hell are you doing? Are you ever going to move your feet? Can you hear you talking in her ear? Are you going to move? What are you waiting for? Let's see if Sarah rolls this one instead to try to steer it. You got to roll it. You can't steer it, dear. She rolled and steered that one.
Okay, 19 and 20. We got some scores coming in.
Yep.
What do we got? Keith Kruger,
Oh, hold on. Let me pull up my thing.
221, I think.
19 and 20. Keith Kruger, 221.
160 for Derek Phillips.
160 for Derek Phillips. Scott Ashley,
169.
69. And Luke, excuse me.
188.
Yep, Luke South. No, yeah, 188.
All right, I'm saving those.
Finishing up down here on the end, too. We got Will Davis, 168.
Yep.
We have, who's under Will Davis? Jonathan
Miley.
Miley had 100 and... one...
Oh, that's Carson Opella's my guy, by the way. Sorry, that's Carson.
115 for Will Davis.
You mean
No, Jonathan Miley. I'm sorry.
115?
115, correct.
Yeah.
Trujillo's to top right, and Carson Opella. Oh, he's starting to cheat a little left already. Get into track. Got the double to get into the 220s. Seems like he's pretty right to me, Mike.
Definitely.
174 for Trujillo. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Then 21 and 2 right in front of us. They're finishing up now. Robert Young has... Threw that one way right. That one didn't have much of a chance, my friend. What we got here? 157 for Robert Young.
157?
157.
Okay, are they bowling out of order?
Why? 21 and 2 goes. Yeah, what's going on?
Robert Young, 157.
Hold on.
Oh, that's right, because that's Jacob Gill.
Jacob Gill's bottom left. But Jacob Gill's not after Robert Young.
Oh, on mine over here it is.
Oh, is it?
I'm going to refresh mine.
I'll just read the names.
Carson had 229.
229. Jacob Gill opened in the 9th. Could have had a big, big game. Going to be in the 220s. Got a little Deadwood on 22. Seems to be the Deadwood lane.
It does.
We got some more scores off to the left there. 19 and 20. We got those already. We got Kruger.
Yep.
Ash. Yeah, we already got
Got
those.
those.
Then 17 and 18, we can. Sarah and them are up on that one. So that is 226 for Heel, G-I-O. Jacob Gill. Uh-oh, we got a new Deadwood guy. Does he walk on a lane or step over? Oh, there's a professional right there.
Yep.
Professional with the split.
Jacob Gill, 226.
Yeah. Brandon Knowles, if he makes this single pin, will be 170. He didn't even push it back. Look. Doesn't matter. It might not clear. 169. You got it. Now all we have left is
Karen Barkall.
Karen Barkle. We have scores for Sarah and them over there. On 7, we do. We have all. We can come back to her. 17 and 18. What do we got?
We'll take a look at one shot here.
Yep. Wheel.
Sit.
Flat.
Oh.
Good shot.
All right, so over here,
17 and 18. What do we got?
136 and 184.
136, 184.
That's for Mila and
Sarah.
Sarah, yep.
And then 187, 161 on the other side.
Got it.
Sarah not looking too happy. How we doing? We got a bunch in now, right?
Yeah, got quite a few. I'm gonna move it over to game number 2, and I'm gonna go mobile here. I'll be back in a minute.
Let me give you, hold on, don't run away.
Oh yeah, I got one other one.
170. Good shot, 177 for Karen.
Save. Got it. Be back.
Mike's going to get up
All
and
you.
do some scores, and we'll take care of it. We're here at the 2025 New Mexico Open, D squad of qualifying, and we're starting game 2 of 6. Everybody's getting ready to move now. Got a little break. Seems like more people have migrated to the right. A lot of hook off 1-2, but there's a bunch of people playing between 5 and 10. That's where Steve got all his score today. So obviously some people were watching and they figured that, hey, if he can bowl 138 over there, that's where I need to be. And I agree. See who we got moving over. 21 and 2. We got Keith Kruger, Derek Phillips, Scott Ashley, and Luke Salazar. On a pair to the right of that, we have Brandon Knowles, Jacob Gill, Robert Young, and Karen Barkall. Got some new guys in view here on 17 and 18. Let's see who we got for you. Zachary Sabatos Trujillo, Carson Bell, Randy Jackson Jr., and Brian Skidmore, very famous name in this town. Father Gary. To the right on 19 and 20, we have Mila Bauer, Sarah Clausen, Gabe Alvarez, and David McKay. Good spare by David McKay. These are tough spares. The right to left ones for the righties. You never know if they're going to hook. Like that. It just fades right away from it. You have to pay attention to get your angles good. That's like I would practice left side spares way more than right, because you got plenty of oil and just skid into the spare on the right side of the lane, the 3-6-10, the 6-10 and the 10 pin, or any combination thereof. The left side ones are tough. Randy went for it the hard way. Gabe Alvarez. Got to get that speed right. That guy's such a good bowler. Mila with a spare. To the right of your screen, we're on 21 to 24. Jacob Gill is over there. He's not cheating the gutter. He's getting it over there. He might have one of the best looks I've seen yet. He can actually shape it. Throws it slow enough. The ball speeds have come way down, which is smart. .278. I told you that Aiden kid was good. You know, that's the kid I said last night I thought was a really good bowler.
Yeah.
I was telling Dennis about that this morning. That kid's a really good bowler.
Yeah, Aiden Ruiz Jimenez bowls 278 game one. Benjamin Heckroth had 246. He's had a couple tries at this. Kyle Duster as well, 231. Carson Opella, 229. We saw it right here in front of us. Jacob Gill also in front of us, 226. Keith Kruger, 221. Carson Bell, 216. Jason Witt, 212. Adrian Hare, 209. Brian Skidmore, 203. Jason Schwindwolf. He told me it's Shinwolf. 202. And Christopher Sanders, also 202. Those are your 200 game or better bowlers. There's 12 of them on this squad. And we got 30 total on the squad. 36 on the squad. And if you want to check all the scores, you can click the standings link at the top of the chat.
Yeah, Aiden told me last night, he goes, I didn't throw it very good the first couple games. I need to be a better bowler tomorrow. Boom, 270.
Gotta love that.
Young kid, too. I think my man Gill has the best ball reaction right now. I haven't seen him bowl 278, but he's got a lot of hook to the right. I'll tell you, I made an interesting observation a minute ago, Mike, and I'll see what your opinion is. That I think if I practice, I wouldn't shoot the right side spares. I shoot the left side spares to see how direct I have to go. Because on the left, if you miss a little to the right, you have no chance to make it.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
They're really tough. Jacob Gill's ball reaction, his ball peels off 1, 2, 3 as he misses the head pin. Guys are not helping me out today. I'm trying to give them some love, and he just went dead flush 13 times in a row. We got D-Ron Booker coming our way, too. USBC Masters champion 2 years ago.
Yep, he's on his way.
Sarah off to a rough start. A couple early misses. Trying too hard. There it is, the mother son, your favorite family right there, right in front of you, Mila and Brandon.
There they are.
He gets a hair fast. Gabe's ball does not hook at all. I mean, just a fraction of a bit faster. He's just so naturally speed dominant. Like we talked about, it's easier to get somebody that throws it slow to throw it a little harder, but it's really difficult to go the opposite way, Mike. Somebody that's naturally firm that has to slow it down, that's a really tough task. Francois Lavoie on the left side of our screen. What he bowl?
165.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta adjust that camera for a second.
That kind of shocks me.
Francois?
Yeah. He had a good look in practice. Really good playing to the right. He'll be in our camera view next game. Maybe get a little bit better idea what his struggles are. Curious of how sharp he is coming in, too.
I'm going to pop our schedule up for a second. You're talking about Francois Lavoie. He's our poster boy here on our thumbnails here. This is our New Mexico Open schedule. We had A Squad yesterday archived on our channel in all HD, along with B Squad, C Squad from this morning, and of course you're watching D Squad now. We got 3 squads for you tomorrow. And then we will have a double elimination bracket coming up on Sunday. Will it be a 28-man bracket or will it be a 32-man bracket? We will wait to see. We need to get to 124 unique bowlers to get to the 32-man bracket. I believe we're at 112.
Oh, we're getting there.
Oh, we are. Did post a lane graph this year. If you didn't join us on the Open, I'm going to pop that up again real quick for you as well. Speed bump into the pattern there. A lot of oil, 35 mils. A little under 2 to 1. But the oil gets applied very far down the lane. Ball doesn't have much time to come out of the pattern and change direction into the strike pocket.
If it's not already faced up when it gets to that speed bump, it's not going to.
Well, right off the gutter there. That was
There's
pretty.
tons of hook off the gutter.
It's pretty.
That's the kid that had the big game last game. Or last squad. Trying to shape it too much now. Strike spare double right in front of us. Double spare double right in front of us. See who we got right in front of us with all these strikes. So they were on 19 and 20. Scott Ashley, double spare double. Luke Salazar, open, spare strike. And then up top you got on A is Keith Kruger. Double, open, strike spare. Jacob Gill up on 23 on the right side on the bottom of your screen. Had a nice first game. Strike spare, strike spare. He's getting it all the way to the edge. You got that one in a little bit. We'll see. That's fantastic. Really good ball speed. Nice and slow. Letting his ball read the pattern. Great shot. Karen Barcall on 24 on the bottom. 10 back for Karen. Little fist pump. I like it. Karen with triple spare strike. Brian Skidmore up on 18 right in front of us. Son of local legend Gary Skidmore. Please. Got through it clean, kept it right in front of him. Oh, get that shaker. 8-pin standing. Looks like he's had good control the times that I've watched so far. Jacob's ball went high. Let's see where Sarah Colossus. She just changed balls. She's trying to steer it too much. She's got to let the lane do the work. Good spare by Brian. She rolled that one. That was a little better. Ball's not quite reading soon enough. Sarah Boulder, Wichita State national champion. Team Canada member for the last 4 or 5 years. Really, really solid player. PWBA player every week. Very, very solid. Thank you, sir. Oh, bad break right there. Come on. Robert Young catching a bad break. Again, we're bowling on 47 feet, 35 mils. Really, really super tight. Speed bumps down lane. If you don't have the proper angle through the front, your ball will not face up to the pocket correctly. People do seem to be migrating to the right, anywhere from 3 to about 8. That's a zone you can play, but your ball has to be going forward quickly it's got to get going towards the pocket before it hits the speed bump down lane. If it hits that speed bump, no dice. Nice shot by Karen Barcall on the bottom of your screen. Zachary Sabatos Trujillo off to a great start. Strike, open, spare, 5-bagger. Split there, but definitely better. Nice and slow, that's what you're looking at. Let the ball read the pattern. If it doesn't read, remember, if your ball doesn't read the front part of the lane, it cannot read the back part of the lane. So that's what everybody's trying to get their ball to do. To face up before it gets too far down the lane, sees that speed bump, and then never hooks it all. Scott Ashley, double spare 4-bagger. Getting ready to step up on the right lane here. Super soft ball speed, keeping it right in front of him.
You been bouncing around at all?
Yeah, I moved.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You know how to do all that and everything? You're good?
Not all of them, but I mean, there's
You know
only
how to
two
get
that I can
things-
go
yeah,
to. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, I moved. Scott Ashby right in front of her here. Has a great look. Double spare 4-bag. Mike, he is turtling. Ooh, shim that one. Woo! Double spare 5-bagger for Scott. He actually missed about 2 or 3 left there, and it just laid like a rug. Had a 270. I wonder how Aiden's bowling this game. What's your stance on the high five after a spare miss?
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I was just curious. It bugs me, man. I watch people do it all the time. I'm like, man.
Like, I think I've always been one of those people where, like, if I'm there and I'm the next person up and the person in front of me goes up and like flags a spare or something, when they walk by, I think I'll kind of give the little down look a little bit and kind of stick my fist out, like for them to come by and just hit it. It's kind of like your way of saying, man, it's rough right now. I feel for you, right?
Take it off. Keep going.
Yeah, that's what that does for me. But I don't like go, all right, man.
I prefer words.
Shake that off. All right, man, buckle down. Come on, let's go.
It's the only sport in the world where you see people root for their opponent. You know, smack their hand. You don't see Rory and whomever, Scotty Scheffler, high-fiving going down the fairway.
Every once in a while, like during the qualifying rounds, though, if somebody has a spectacular shot, they'll go over and give them a little.
Yeah, that's hole in one or
give them a little love or something. It's got to be
or a
something
long
extraordinary.
putt. Yeah. They do it every frame here. I guess we're just good sportsmen.
Well, here's the thing, too, right? For a long time, this whole Olympic push thing, everybody was like, oh, not everybody, but there was a large contingency that said the reason why bowling isn't in the Olympics is because our game is too hard to understand the scoring. And then we tried this world bowling scoring thing to try to make it easier on people to understand. And you know what I say? Screw them. I say our game is scored this way. It has been for years. It's what's unique about it. In today's world, unique is what it's all about. This is a unique world. The more unique you are, the more followers you have on the internet. Okay? So we should be even more with a spotlight on us because we are so unique in a very crowded world. Let it be, right? Like the Beatles say, let it be. So if in this sport everybody gives each other 5 when they make horrible shots or good shots,
I think we need a poll.
Let it be.
I think we need a poll. Are you pro hand smack or anti?
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. God, why?
There's only one thing that's worse that bugs me way more than that is when Kyle, that guy had no 5-pin. The guy on 24.
Had no what pin?
5-pin. They're still having issues on 21. 2 of the 9-pins dropping.
You let them know no 5-pin.
Nephew of Gary Skidmore. My fault. My error.
What do you want this poll to be? Are you in favor of high fives for everything?
For everything. Misses, everything. My only one thing I hate worse is college bowling where they all stand up behind the approach. That's the worst. That's the worst.
Certainly can be.
You announcing it, how does that go for you? If you're on the same level as them.
You got to get those cameras elevated, that's for sure.
Yeah, no kidding. I tried to tell Gordon Vatican for years, Gordon, if your team sits down, people are going to think it's okay and the rest of them will sit down. You know what I'm saying? If the best team at that time sits down, they're going to go, hey, there must be something to this, so let's sit down.
Gabe Alvarez had 220.
Yep. Bad decision getting the scores this morning.
It was.
Sarah with a double. Looking awful happy and joyous there. Having a good hair day, though. Here's a young man that was peeling it off the gutter. Did you get the ones right in front of us?
Robert Young had 169.
And the other one had 169 as well. Had a lot of duplicate scores, you know that?
Yep, 169 for Brandon Knowles.
Yep, Knowles and Young both had 169 each.
Who's bowling 257 over here?
Justin. Not Justin. Jacob. Jacob Gill, yeah. Throwing it real slow to the right. The only shot that I said his ball didn't come off and he got 7.
Scott Ashley has 257.
He's over here. There's 257 over. No, that's 240 over there. My fault. I thought you were looking at the wrong. Yeah, Scott Ashley's right here.
Ball's reading it nice. Solid 8, good place for it.
256. Jacob Gill, I think his ball reaction's the best. It's fantastic. A lot of high fivers in the group.
35% say yes.
That's it.
65% no.
My new favorite group. I love the chat. You're the most controversial guy ever, so I figured I'd throw something in there a little.
I'm the most controversial guy ever.
You know how many times that I worked with you the one time and you asked me questions that you knew that I could not answer? Did you get to 214?
214 for Karen.
Karen, yeah. 235. 235 for Jacob Gill.
Okay.
214 for Karen. 136 right underneath of
Scott Ashley.
Yeah, Luke Salazar. And then you got Keith Kruger, Freddie's brother, both 209.
Yeah.
And then we're waiting on Derek Phillips to finish. The pair next to that, we got Gabe at 220. David McKay had 211. Mila Bauer had 159. And Sarah Klassen at 172. That's all I got for you. My pairs are done. You're on your own. Is Dennis having a snack over there, Tom? Back on. He's doing the pro-ams. I know what he's doing. I got to give him the business. I like that guy.
We're already, I do too. We got a good crew here. We got not only is it a good crew that we know what we're doing for the most part, but we also enjoy working together. That is the key in this business. If you're going to work long days, you got to enjoy working together. All right. I'm about to go on my field trip. You're here, ready to go?
I'm ready to roll.
I'll go get those.
We're getting ready to see Francois Levois.
Yep. Coming over.
Sarah does not look happy. 350 will do that to you. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Had to give a little pep talk to my friend Sarah. Got Francois Levois off to our left here on 17 and 18. On his pair, there's Francois Levois, Antonio Lopez, Scott LeBeau, and Jason Witt. Frankie had 165 first game, so we'll see if he was any better the second game. That's kind of the trend that Steve Klemkin did, too. He struggled a little bit getting his started with 170-something, then really went off. Frankie should be right around 5, 6, 7, I would think. Yep, right around 5, 6, 7. Good ball speed, solid 9. Oh, late one for Francois Levois. Frank the Tank. We've been calling him that for a lot of years. It's like Team Canada here. You got Zach Wilkins here. You got Francois Levois. You got Sarah Klassen. (19 and 20) now. We have who we got? Zachary Sabatos Trujillo, Carson Bell, Randy Jackson Jr., and Brian Skidmore. Sorry about that, Brian. I thought Gary was your dad. He's your uncle. Thanks for the correction in the chats. Gabe Alvarez on the bottom. Still can't get the speed right. It's close for a ring 10. Francois Lavoie stepping up on the right lane on the bottom, coming off a shot where he just tripped the 9. Let's go back over to Frankie over there. I look like I know what I'm doing here. Trust me, people in the chat, I don't. Hoping I don't mess anything up. Frankie left the 10 pin that time. He should play really well in this pattern. He keeps his angles very square. He's got good touch. He's got good ball speed. Looks like he's using an origin there. That was Scott LeBeau that just made that spare. Got Antonio Lopez stepping up on 18. That's what you got to do. You just got to keep grinding in there and not get frustrated with those 10 pins. Just keep hitting a 1-3. That's all you can do. Nice shape by that young man. Let's get his name. Jason Witt. Really nice ball roll. Nice and slow up the back. Remember, if your ball does not read the front, it cannot read the back. That's a fact. Frankie's shaping a lot for him. I didn't think he would give away the pocket that much. I don't think he wanted to. Skidmore with a nice strike. Carson Bell, a little firm. He's got plenty of shape if he keeps his speed down. Solid squad, a lot of good players. Good shot by Scott LeBeau. Nice arm swing, keeps it on line. Should have no problems. That one would have came off the gutter. We would have been, I don't think anybody else would have played anywhere else on the lane. Ah, we have an error. We have an error, sir. It says Jason on here. The young man's name is Jackson.
Okay.
Couldn't read. I guess an X maybe looked like an S.
go with scores here.
Fireman Aiden. Look at my man Aiden, 100 over. Want me to read them?
Yeah.
Aiden Ruiz Jimenez, 278, 222 for 100 over after 2. Fantastic start. Benjamin Heckroth has 246, 220 for 66 over. Jacob Gill, who we just watched in front of us here, had 61 over. Kyle Duster, who had a great start last night and then kind of lost it at the end. He's 35 over in 4th. Keith Kruger is 30 over in 5th. Scott Ashley coming off a nice 256 game, all the way up to 25 over. Jackson Witt, 212, 212. 24 over. Gabe Alvarez is now plus 187, 220. Adrian Hare, 3 under. Some other notables. Brian Skidmore, 22 under. Frankie's still struggling. He's not in. Frankie's at least 50 under. Sarah Clausen's 44 under.
Those standings are available at that link at the top of the chat if anybody wants to check that out some more. I want to take a minute to thank our sponsors. We want to thank our presenting sponsor, Brunswick. If you're looking for a new bowling ball bag, shoes, accessory, make sure you check out brunswickbowling.com and their family of brands. Shamrock Foods, Jani King, Western Bowling Proprietors Insurance, Tenpins More, and of course, us here at Inside Bowling, where we're running $19 T-shirts in honor of the tournament for all the viewers out there over at InsideBowling.com. And if you like something else, you can save 15% off everything else with coupon code YouTube, and that's on apparel items. I want to welcome in all 488 viewers.
Wow, that's strong on a Friday.
Friday afternoon.
Nice, I like it. Thanks for everyone stopping by.
All the East Coasters that are in bars right now with this live streaming in the bars. Hello to all of you. Have one for me. To those of you that are in Silicon Valley right now, still finishing up your workday, thanks for being here. And everyone in between.
And there's a lot in between. I think Frankie's trying to shape it too much. He went straight flat, or he went trip to 9 late, flat 10, and then he got a little bit right and it never picked up for the 248. I think Frankie's ball might be a little shiny. He's wheeling it. What is he doing?
Oh.
He didn't miss by a little. He missed by a lot. Very uncharacteristic of Frank the Tank.
We got 2 football games tonight, Jimmy.
Do we?
Titans and the Falcons.
That's a beauty.
Chiefs and Seahawks.
Yeah, it's a little better. I watched last week. Seahawks played the Raiders, and it was just happened to be on TV at home. And our boy Sam Darnold didn't look too impressive last week. I think he might have been a system man last year in Minnesota. Got a lot of. What did he just moved from playing 5 to the gutter to 18 to 10. Jackson did. I don't think he could have missed by that much. Should start to see some of the starters will probably play a little bit more this week.
Quite possibly.
Caleb Williams is playing this week.
Might be a bit of a boom or bust year for him. You can give him 3 years maybe.
Thought he had a decent year last year. He just got sacked 68 times.
Yeah, he got killed.
Got killed. Still he only threw 6 interceptions. 20 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Yeah, they put a beating on him last year. So, and they signed a bunch of linemen. Here comes Gabe Alvarez, by the way. Here comes Speedy. You know what that's from?
Yes. Is it from Speed Racer?
Dog racing. That's what they say when the rabbit comes out and it goes around. When they open the gate to let the dogs out, they go, "Here comes Speedy." That's a degenerate telling you that, buddy. That goes to the dog tracks.
Thank you.
I'm here for you, just in case it would ever happen.
I appreciate it.
Frankie moved to the right. Ball went longer. Ball's way too shallow. There's nothing good happening to our right over here. You realize that, don't you?
Yeah.
With these two over here, nothing good's going on there. There is nothing good happening over there. Nothing. Can't even. Are you going to help your girlfriend? You ever going to help her? She gave him the two hands up in the air last frame. You know what that means. You better help me or else.
Yep.
Boyfriends and girlfriends bowling is never really works out well. See, she's like twirling it through the front. I told her, I said, you got to make it read the front. So she's like trying to get it through the front and hook on the back, which is like the polar
Very hard
opposite
to
of
do,
what
yeah.
you want to do. Uh-oh. What's it want me to explain?
Can you explain what you mean if the ball can't read the front of the lane, it can't read the back?
Yeah, absolutely. So if your ball doesn't pick up in the front part of the lane, there's no way that it can pick up in the back part of the lane. If it's skidding, it has no time to pick up in the back part of the pattern. So you want to get your ball to get started so that if it doesn't read here, it's not going to read there. Especially what we're talking about here with the speed bumps down lane. So if you get it going to the right, if you don't have it started the first 20 feet, it's never going to hook.
Another way to say that
Yep.
could be a bowling ball has a weight block in it,
It's too technical.
and there's a point that weight block gets into a position to where it starts to want to change direction, make the ball
It loses axis
imbalanced,
rotation,
and
correct.
start to move towards
Correct.
the pocket.
It loses axis rotation.
And it can't just come off the end of the pattern and immediately do that.
It's impossible.
It has to have a period of time for that weight block to get to where it needs to be.
So it can migrate towards the pocket.
So what Jim is saying is to get the ball to read early means that the ball is going to get into a roll where that weight block inside can start to do its thing. So when it does get to the end of the pattern, the ball is in a position where the weight
It has a
is
chance.
that it can then start to tip coming out of the oil pattern. If it is just going swirling
It has
around,
no
spinning,
chance.
and comes to the end of the pattern, it needs more time to then roll and hook.
Correct.
Isn't it in bowling skid, roll, hook? There's a hook. There's a roll phase, a skid phase, a hook phase. What you're saying here at this tournament, because of the way the pattern is, you almost want to just completely get the skid part of that out of there.
Gone.
You want to get into roll phase,
Instantly.
hook phase.
Correct. You need to get it to get started. By that I mean it needs to be starting to migrate towards the pocket almost as soon as it hits the lane.
Because it won't because of the oil.
Correct. If you get to the if it's not started to get going towards the pocket when you get to the
47 feet.
to the speed bumps, it's
bump,
never
okay.
going to get there.
Okay. So there you go. Hopefully those couple different ways of explaining it, you can wrap your head around one of those. That makes more sense.
Sorry, I didn't explain that very well.
No, I think you did really good. I just am just trying to add another way to say it.
Sarah's close now. She could probably move her feet a little bit right. If her boyfriend would ever help her.
So whose name is wrong? Jackson?
Jackson.
Is down is what? Jason?
Jason. Yep.
Witt. All right, I'm going to get on that.
Jackson Witt. Move her feet. Got to move her feet. I get involved in that? She gave me the look.
You in a love triangle?
No. I've known Sarah for a long time.
Here we
No,
go.
no 5-pin again on 24.
So you know that?
I don't know.
He does.
Good.
How about McKay? Looking
I think
for 4 in a row.
I think he throws it good. He's letting the ball work. That's a great shot.
Yeah.
I thought he had a good shot. I thought he had a good look last squad. Again, like we were talking about, his ball is reading the front part and just migrating. If he throws it a little firm, it won't get migrating towards the pocket and it'll never hook. Love triangle. Listen to you. I'm ordering both of them together. It's better. Still, she's twirling it. Got to get it going this way. Sitting over here chit-chatting. He'll learn.
I've got it in a system to be changed over to Jackson.
Oh, do you? Good.
Jackson DeWitt.
Jackson Witt, not DeWitt.
I like DeWitt.
Like Joyce?
The owners of the Cardinals.
I thought you meant Joyce DeWitt at Three's Company.
Oh, that too. Come and knock on my door.
There it is, first one of the day.
She's been waiting for you.
I keep lobbing it up, and you just... Here comes Gabe Alvarez. Just a matter of time. You can't be that talented and not strike. Scott Ashby struggling a little bit this game after 250 last game. Didn't struggle on that one, 10 back. Our man Jackson Witt. Move back out to the right. Ball change. Got great ball roll. Frankie might be 100 under after this game.
I got to find out who keeps messing with this table down here, man. Getting these scoreboards all out of whack.
We got Frankie on the main screen. Not much to watch right now. Usually he adapts a little bit quicker. Struggling a little bit today.
Francois, that's a grind game right there, man.
For Frankie?
Oh, my goodness gracious. 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's got to be at least 50 under.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Must be fishing a little bit, looking for a little something. How far under is he?
63 under.
Yeah, so go one, yeah. Looking for a little something.
Looking for score in all the wrong places.
It appears
Looking for score.
that might be very accurate. You know what's on TV tonight, don't you, that we could possibly watch?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Don't. What is on tonight? I know it's something good. It's something good. I remember there's something on tonight
It's fun.
that I wanted to watch. Oh, God. Oh, it's, is it like a Stand Up to Cancer thing tonight that's on?
No, Savannah Bananas.
Oh.
You don't like the Savannah Bananas?
Yeah, they're fine. They're fine.
It's close.
Stand Up to Cancer special.
What is it? What's that about?
One night The Stand Up to Cancer fundraising special will air Friday, August 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern, broadcasting from Nashville.
Good luck.
Performances by various artists tonight, including Jelly Roll, Jonas Brothers, CeCe Winans, Sheryl Crow hosting and performing. The event will highlight
I'll be at
stories
Barnes & Noble.
from cancer survivors
Enjoy.
and researchers showcasing the impact of donor-funded research.
You got a TV in your room?
I do, actually.
I can't believe you don't want to watch it. You're a baseball guy. The Savannah Bananas is cool.
I do agree.
I
that
like
it's
when the guy
cool.
does the flip in the outfield and catches it, or bounces it once on the ground and throws the guy out at first. Or when the guy in foul territory catches it in the stands, it's an out.
Who had 201 over here on 17?
Man, you're asking me too many things now. 17. Oh, Frankie did. That's
Oh,
Frankie.
yeah. Okay.
LeBeau is 168. And then this is Jackson and Antonio.
Yeah.
Yep. Forgot you're a big music guy. I'm not a huge music guy. I like it, but another solid 8. That's a second solid 8 for him on the fill. Ashby. Our boy Wheel It. Oh, that's a dirty break right there. 2 pins went in between it. Oh, that's bad.
$191 for Antonio.
Yep. One. I'm not going to call it yet. Let's wait and see what we get. You are in trouble, boy. You better get over there. We know who's in charge in this relationship. Nothing like giving the business. 170
Yep, got it. 159 next door.
is
Zachary.
Zachary Sabatos Trujillo. Randy Jackson Jr. has 190. Then underneath of that, we have Carson Bell and Brian Skidmore. Here comes Gabe. Come on, Mila. Oh, give her a double there. Struggling, let her have a little bit of fun. Said you were rooting for her to bowl good this squad.
I am.
We all are. My boy walked away with a dejected look like she had just beat him into the ground like a rented mule. Young girls are tough, boy. Whew. That 22 to 25 age, whew, they are tough. As they would say back in the day, tough as a 29-cent steak.
I'm going to go on my adventure here.
Are you done? Do you get these ones?
No, but I'll get them when they come down. There's some in and down here on the low end. I'll be able to do a little bit faster this way.
Okay.
Be right
See
back.
ya.
I'm going to do the game graphic over to game 4.
Yep.
Be right back.
All right. Nice shot by Brian Skidmore. Gets a chance to get into the 2 O's. Sarah Clausen close. David McKay bowling a nice game right in front of us. Can have 247 if he strikes out. Brian Skidmore with a nice 201 game. Frankie had 201. Some struggles with the other players. I think Gabe's got the best look here. He just missed a single pin spare. Giving away pins. Slapped a 10 out. Can still shoot 247. Got a little info from Francois Lavoie there that 47 seed, he didn't bring a urethane ball with him to play the right. None of his balls are hooking early enough, but he's going overseas the next 2 weeks to Denmark and to Sweden and taking these 6 balls with him. So he's in a kind of a tough spot because he doesn't want to put a lot of surface on the balls, and then they'll be no good when he goes overseas. And he has no chance to get any other balls. So Frankie's kind of stuck a little bit right now. Makes sense why he's struggling so much. Got a lot of ability, though, so he'll figure it out. But right now, his ball's flying through the front. Going into game 4 of 6 on D squad qualifying for the 2025 New Mexico Open. Jim Callahan here for Inside Bowling. Got a little issue here on 21. Everybody else is finishing up. I don't know what happened. Maybe there was no 9 pin, or I'm not really sure what happened. That lane has had issues with the 9 pin being missing. Got D-Ron Booker coming into focus the next game. 2 years ago, USBC Masters champion for $100,000. Gabe with a big shot right there. Gets him into the 230s. Everybody else moving around. Be a huge game for Gabe. He was a little bit plus last game. This will get him to 40 over after 3. Get him an opportunity to continue to go forward. Shout out to my main man, Barry Asher, who's watching a little bit. One of the greatest of all time. Gabe really rolling it right up that 5, 6, 7. Hit about 8 that time. Went away from it actually a little bit that time, and it still tipped up. Gabe he's in play. That gets him into the 240s. Running to get another ball. Wow, that ball hooked. Whew. That ball went offline instantly. Again, like we were talking about, if your ball doesn't read the front, it can't read the back. That's exactly what Frankie was describing to me. He has no balls that'll hook soon enough to get going, face up to the pocket quick enough. Everything's behind it, which means it's getting in behind the head pin. Adrian Hare with a strike over there to the left. Part of the famous Miller family. Frankie threw that one slow. Whew. See if Sarah can finish this game for 2-0. Oh, that's way left. Trying to steer it. Really nice game for Gabe Alvarez, 247. Scores wonder when we're going to get to see our young man Aiden. He should be coming soon. He's coming with D-Ron and Adrian Hare, so we should get to see them this game. There he is. Young man on 17. Kyle Duster here on 18. Jackson Witt. Adrian Hare moving over. Daughter of Mike Miller, PBA champion. D-Ron Booker right in front of us. Kyle Duster. Beginning of game 4, we got a couple new players. Like we said, we have D-Ron Booker, USBC Masters champion from 2 years ago, beating Patrick Dombrowski. D-Ron's a little bit more in the track. He's got naturally soft speed, so D-Ron should be able to match up pretty well. Adrian Hare still has a great arm swing. Still has a great arm swing. Went to the University of Nebraska. Frankie's ball is not hooking an inch. It's going to be interesting to see how many squads Frankie bowls here, or he's going to have to put surface on one of his balls. Aiden, the young man right in front of us, at 278 the first game, 100 over for the first two. We should have scores shortly. I know Mike's putting them in as we speak. Here. Better. Come on in. Come on in, my man. Grab that one right there. Zach Wilkins joining us. How are you, sir?
Hey, Jim. How's it going, man?
Good, man. Absolutely doing great. Just, they're tough, man. They're in there. Not a lot of room. You don't get your ball started in the front part of the lane.
Yeah, they look very gross.
Yeah, they're not attractive at all.
And I mean, you got a whole lot of different equipment going down the lane too. You know, between urethane, a lot of surface, less surface. So
yeah, urethane seems to be the best play. If you can get it soft enough, if you get it to read that first. It kind of reminds me of the Masters this year, where you had to get your ball started in the front, and if you didn't, it kind of went through it because it has that speed bump down lane.
yeah, exactly.
But I think they're the hardest spares, the left side spares, because if you're not, your angle isn't direct at them, it goes away from it.
Oh yeah, you're used to not seeing your ball back up that much.
It backs up. Frankie's in a tough spot. He just told me he doesn't have a urethane ball, and he has all his balls for overseas for the next 2 weeks.
We were just discussing that when I first came in the building, just to watch, and he was telling me how he's going over to Sweden for the Lucky Larson. Then there's a Denmark tournament.
Denmark, yeah.
And you know, he kind of brought 6 bowling balls that he thought were going to work for this pattern as well as over there, but he didn't realize how straight they went here.
Yeah,
so he doesn't want to ruin his six ball arsenal for going overseas. So he's kind of a little bit handcuffed at the moment.
But he's also probably the best bowler in the building when it comes to, not just ability, but I mean history here. He's won 2 times in a row. He's finished second 2 other times. I mean, he's going to have to change one of them.
I agree. And also, like, I know he told me he registered for tomorrow's squads as well, but I look to see Frankie, you know, it might be a very subtle change for him. And yeah, like you said, he's really good.
Ball
so
hasn't hooked an inch.
Yeah, he's going to figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely going through the emotions this squad, but I mean, you don't become a champion like his caliber by not figuring it out.
And he can throw it slow enough where it gets started in the front. It's just a matter, he just needs to touch him. And when he goes to Sweden, it's not like he can't throw balls there.
Correct.
So he's going to have to make an adjustment on 1 or 2. I mean, he doesn't have to kill him. I don't think you need a lot of surface.
You just need it to subtly see the fronts just to get it to get online.
Yeah, he can do the right thing with his hand.
Yeah.
I mean, he can be very forward and get his ball, to get faced up before he hit that speed bump down lane. I mean, that's what he naturally does.
I know I've been watching the stream the last couple of days, all of yesterday, actually. How many 6-baggers are we up to this now?
This squad, there's one.
There's been one. Okay.
3 last squad and 3 last night.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was one of the few that said 0 to 1 last night.
Yeah. There's one guy had one last night and today, actually.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the tougher one, that was a good shot by Frankie.
Very good.
But it's interesting. The tougher one, the Land kid last night bowled 6 200 games. There should be a side
Holy
pot
cow.
for that.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's.
mean?
I mean, that's actually incredible.
That
6
could grow.
200 in a
Yeah,
row.
6, but every game 200. Never had a game over. I don't think he had a game over 220 or 230. But he bowled, and he's the guy that backed it up.
Oh, that two-hander that kind of backed it
two-hand
up.
kid that backed it up.
Okay, I mean that's even more impressive.
Yeah, he had it where he was lined up where if he would miss a little right, we'd go Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And then if he was in the pocket, and misses, the worst you would leave would be like a 1-3. You know what I mean? He could make them all.
Oh yeah, as long as you can kind of control the head pin, it seems like on this, and really just make your spares, you're probably in a good spot, especially physically and mentally.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, most of the people now are migrating to the right. There's a few guys this squad. The ball hooks a lot off of 1, 2, 3. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is there's not as many people that can be that far to the right and consistently play there.
Yeah, they get a little. I know I've been guilty of it for many years trying to get better, but you get out. You get outside of the track area and get closer to the gutter or 5. I mean, it's a scary thing to play out there.
Absolutely.
People are afraid to throw it in the gutter.
That's like Sarah should be bowling way better than she is.
I will say her last game, I know that's not the result she wanted was score-wise.
She's spinning it too much through the front. Her ball's not hooking the first. Her ball has to hook way sooner.
Yeah, it's got to see at least the first 15 feet, at least.
That's what I tried to explain to a couple people that asked for a little bit of help. I said, the problem is when they're long like this, Zach, with a lot of volume, what do people do? They put a ton of surface on a big ball.
Yeah.
What does that do? It makes your ball hook right in the front and then do what on the back?
Never hook down.
Backs up.
Yep.
So to me, I would get a pearl ball and put some surface on that, something that'll give you, like she needs a little help down lean.
Yeah.
I told her get a pearl ball and put some surface on it so it'll at least tip down lean.
Yeah, it's still going to want to try to be quick down lane, which is good.
Even with the surface.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like there's 4 on a pair, so over the course of the block, you're going to see a little bit more hook develop, but
last night it developed really good with 6.
Yeah, there was 6 on a pair, wasn't there?
It was really, really good where they, you could start out in that 5, 6, and then you moved into the track, 10, 11, 12, and then by the end there was guys playing 16, 17, 18.
Okay.
There's the ball he can put surface on right there, Ion Max.
Ion Max, yeah.
Yeah, he can put surface on that.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to overly crush that ball either because it's already a big ball too.
Yeah, he can make it read the front so easily. People don't realize how much touch he has and how much great ball roll he has. You don't win 3 majors for no reason.
Oh, exactly.
The U.S. Open.
Especially the U.S. Open being one,
Right.
2 of them. 2 of them.
Yeah, that's close.
And you can see back-to-back great shots there. He's probably starting to see it a little bit more now.
I think he's just got to figure out, how much right do I have? How far right do I have to be? Do I have to be right on top of it, or do I have to give it away a little bit? So
yeah, correct.
He's too good a bowler not to. I mean, the scores aren't that high. I mean, he makes all his spares. He ground 2-0 last game, and he.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to find a way to find a couple of 220s, maybe even pop off a big one like 240s, and then he's back in it.
Yep. And even if not today, he'll have an idea which ball he wants to hit going into tomorrow.
Yeah, most definitely. What are you anticipating the cut to be?
I would think somewhere around 30.
30 over?
Yeah.
Okay, that's respectable.
Yeah.
That's respectable. When I first saw the first squad, I thought it was going to be minus.
There's the scores from this squad. Jacob Gill, that's the kid that's playing the gutter with urethane, and he can actually bump it to 1, 2, 3, and it comes off it really nice.
Is he one-handed or two-handed?
Two-handed.
Okay.
So you got Benjamin Heckroth, 68 over. The Aiden kid's a really good player. He had 100 over for the first 2, and then he bowled 160. Gabe Alvarez is coming like a machine. He's got 220, 247 the last 2 to get to 54 over. Adrian Hare right in front of his daughter of Mike Miller, PBA champion. Really, really good player here on lane 17, bowling right now. Karen Barkall, 34 over. Another lady over. She bowled 214, 243 the last 2. Then Scott Ashley has Is that 9 over? 9
Yeah,
over
plus
for
9.
Scott Ashley.
Yeah.
And then right above him, Keith Kruger has 10 over. So, and Jackson Witt is, man, my eyes are terrible.
-6.
Yeah, I'm
-6.
It's
So
weird because we're like on an angle when
Yeah.
you look at it.
we got. I mean, it looks like there's a little bit more people plus. So I think watching probably the first squad or a couple of people. Great spare on 17.
Yeah, we have
2,
9
4, 8,
people
10.
plus. And if I was looking, there's 1, 2, I would say 6 of those people are going to make the cut.
Yeah, look at the spare on 17.
My man Flanagan's right on it.
Textbook.
2, 4, 8, 10. See, we've seen it made 3 times today. That was a normal way to make it. The other 2 were like totally not normal. Like they hit the 2, 4 and then it went off the wall and rolled back.
Okay.
Yeah, watch this. Yeah, you ever seen it made like that?
No. I mean,
you get back to that. You are amazing. That's unbelievable. Flanagan is the man.
that's why people take more pictures with him than Mike Fagan.
Here he comes now. He's coming in. He's
Thank you,
coming
Zach.
in on that.
Thank you very much.
He's diving in on that one. Oh, Lord.
Had to give you some love, brother.
Some Mike.
It's amazing how many people have my back.
Everybody likes Mike Flanagan.
Yeah, we should start a TV show, just like Everybody Loves Raymond, right?
That's,
Yeah,
that's
everybody.
I mean, we already know how big Mike's head is when he talks about getting it through the door. So
That's right.
I mean, we might as well just make it bigger.
You've been listening to too much bowling.
I had 9 hour. I think it was a 9.5 hour drive here from Wichita. And as soon as the feed started yesterday, I was watching it while I was driving.
Oh, my God.
So I've heard everything in the last 2 days, and it's been great.
We figured out why Frankie can't throw a strike.
Why is that?
As he has 4 in a row
He
now.
has 4 in a row now. He came over, and I go, man, your ball's not hooking an inch. He goes, I didn't know I was supposed to bring a urethane ball with me for 47 feet, in his snarky kind of way. Then he goes, I'm going to Denmark and Sweden the next 2 weeks, and he has his 6-ball arsenal with him that he thought he could see how it matches up here, and none of them hook. And he doesn't want to change the surface and mess up one of the balls that he might use overseas. So
Because you can't possibly change it back before you leave.
and he can't possibly, yeah, man. There he is right there. I'll tell him to come talk to you.
I'm sure. I mean, knowing Frankie's success and everything, he should have plenty of options to go drill some stuff over
By
there.
Sweden, he drill balls like a maniac.
Hey, Adrian Hare, she had 250 the last
Yeah,
game.
she's got a good look. She's a good bowler, man. Bowled at Nebraska with Lindsey Boomershine, then Lindsey Baker.
Did she bowl with Deandra as well?
No, she was after her.
I know that Deandra bowls nationals with her.
Yeah. She's been a good bowler for a long time. She's looked good. She had a really bad accident a few years ago, I know, and she looks like she's come back from that very well. Nice girl. I think that hand looks pretty good there, Zach, to me.
Pardon?
I think this hand looks pretty good.
Oh, most definitely.
They seem to be getting plenty of hook over there to the right.
Yeah, I know. Throughout the years of just bowling this tournament, the left, they've done very well here.
Yeah.
Especially, I think his name's J.D. Nance. I think he's one of the local
We were
favorites
talking
here.
about him today.
Yeah. Yeah, great.
Mike's
He's a
guy.
great dude. He's a great dude.
He has 3 names. J.D.W. Nance is his name. That's it. I'm serious. He has 3 initials. Really nice guy, man.
Let's see if Frankie can keep this momentum going. It looks like he's slowly figuring it out. This is the longest string I've seen from him.
That was fast for him right there. Oh, we caught the shaker. Got the other major champion over here to the left on 17 and 18, D-Ron.
Yeah, this pattern should match kind of D-Ron's eye. Like, he loves to see the ball really well front to back.
Correct, and he likes to throw it slow.
Yeah, and he's super soft with his hand.
Let's call for an investigation. Sarah Clausen got a double. Yeah, Adrian's been a really good bowler for a long time. Look at that arm swing, buddy. That's a really good arm swing.
Roll it.
The one thing I'll say about Adrian, every time I see her, her hair is different. Never looks the same, Mike. It's long one time, short the next time. Different colors.
She likes to be eccentric.
She beats her own drum, there's no doubt. Kyle Duster. Boat on tour a few times the last couple of years.
Yeah, he's kind of changed. It looks like he's like reinvented his game a little bit.
I think a little bit better swing. He's still got a little bit of redirection at the bottom with his shoulder, but seems to be getting better, keeping his hand a little bit more up the back. I think people don't realize that the majority of patterns that you bowl in, you keep your hand up the back, and then all you do is make little adjustments with your hand. You always get lined up as close as you can with your hand up the back, and then just make, small tips with your hand and change your rotation a little bit, and that keeps you out of trouble the most.
All right, Frankie's going for 6 in a row. What are we at right now for six baggers?
0 for this squad. Oh, the kid had to have for 270.
Well, last night we were doing it because we were only streaming every pair in play.
Okay.
So it was easy for us to keep track of.
Gotcha.
So we can't really see what's off.
There's not more than 2 or 3. Frankie get one?
He's about to go for it, but I was one of the few that in the poll I put 0 to 1.
He put none.
And that, I mean, there was 2. Between the hour that I watched, there was 2, and I was like, oh, man.
I'm telling you, I'm going to talk to the boss and see if we can add the side pot for tomorrow of 6 clean games.
Clean games or 200 games?
200 games, I mean.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Good call.
I mean, 6 clean games, that'd be even more impressive than the 200 ones.
Would be.
Francois.
What do you think of this pattern in general, Zach? And if Jim's already asked you that, I apologize for the duplicate question.
No, we've talked about it briefly, but yeah, we can pull it up on the screen. Yeah, so usually the first 3 things that I look for in a pattern is the distance, the ratio, and then sometimes I don't even look at the volume. I'll kind of see which oil they're using, because that kind of dictates how fast they can transition, or like maybe how they're going to transition. So
And we talked about that with fire being
yeah,
45 viscosity. It tends to want to. It's a very it's one of their hookier oils.
yeah, exactly. And knowing this building, the fronts love to hook here. So seeing how long the pattern is, and then seeing the volume too, like the 35 mils, like that's on the higher side.
A lot.
So putting all of the information together, it seems like you're going to want to use some surface. Personally, I'm not going to kill my ball with surface, knowing how much built-in friction is here. And then seeing all the 2-to-2 loads down lane, I'm probably not going to want to use a lot of shape either.
No.
So I'm probably going to try to keep my ball as in front of me as possible, and use a little bit more kind of forward roll. Maybe not as strong equipment, but like in the medium-ish strong. Maybe shinier balls with surface to give me a little bit of hook down lane instead of having them bog up in the fronts and then do nothing down lane. So those are kind of the things I take into consideration. And then obviously watching the bowlers. You kind of watch the good bowlers or the ones that are scoring and seeing where they're playing. And then I kind of make my decisions from there. So
from what you've seen so far, are you looking forward to going out there and trying to conquer this thing? Is this something that's like, man, I can't wait to get out there? Or is it like, man, it's going to be a grind. I hope I can get a number and make some money here this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, the scoring pace, obviously not very high. So I do love a good grind, especially it takes me back to like, the U.S. Open. Like spares are a little bit more vital. But I also feel like this kind of pattern is, a little bit more in my wheelhouse, where I'm not a very fast ball speed type of guy. Nope. Mine hovers anywhere from 15 to 16 miles per hour, and I do like to tumble the ball a little bit more as a two-hander than some others. So I think as long as I keep it in front of me, I should score pretty well, and hopefully the hot hands that I have right now can keep that going.
You're looking to go back to back on this network.
Yeah, it's that would be cool. I mean, winning on your channel's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I think Zach plays the front to back very well too. He likes to concentrate and see his ball make that shape early towards the pocket. So I mean, I think his sight line of what he likes to see, his speed. He likes to throw urethane balls or something that gets started in the front part of the lane. And I don't see any reason why Zach shouldn't bowl very well.
I just like that Zach doesn't have to go to Canada every year and take 3 or 4 months off and then find a place to bowl and get some practice in whenever he can, and then come to the States and take 3 months to get his game back, and then right when his game comes back, the season's over and he goes back to Canada and does it all over again.
You remember that story too, just as well as I do.
Was I somewhere close to that? Was that a close story to what you were doing?
That's exactly how it went. I remember the first year I ever moved down to Kansas City. The tour just started, and you were doing a little bit of the Bull TV stuff, and you came up to me and asked me a question saying, "Is this going to be, kind of your breakout year?" And that's exactly what we discussed. Going home, I would never practice. I would have a full-time job. They would make me pay for practice, and the practice was an hourly rate, and it was over $40 an hour. So I couldn't justify constantly doing that every day. So when I would come back down to the States, it would take me, sometimes 3 months to get back into the swing of things, where these pros they don't take days off. So
they're working every single day trying to get better.
Yeah. Maybe all this success is because of Mike's question, right?
Don't tell him that.
It's got to be.
Oh, my God. We're never going to get him through the door.
I already can't get through the door.
That was another great shot by Sarah.
She's closer.
She's definitely closer, and you can see how vital spares are. So, picks this up, low 2-0. But that's not hurting your scorecard. And it's keeping you in contention.
If you look, since she's trying to get 8s and 9s instead of 6s and 7s. She had a lot of 6s and 7s earlier. You all right getting those scores, Mike?
Yep.
Or you need help?
I got it.
This pair's been pretty high scoring, actually. There's a 240 top right. That's Gabe Alvarez now, who's 90 over.
Yeah, he's definitely found the picture and definitely seeing
really
it
forward,
more front to back.
Yeah. Not a lot of surface either. Like you said, I don't think you need a lot.
No, a lot of people just, they see a longer pattern, they see higher volume, and then that's the first thing they want to do is just crush a super, aggressive bowling ball and think that's the way to go.
No. This kid that just bowled there in the primal shirt right here.
Mm-hmm.
This kid's had his balls hooked off the gutter every time.
Okay. It seems like if you get it to the gutter super quick, it does get off of it, but definitely not the best ball motion to try to recreate.
That's and I know that Mike said that he designed this pattern, but he's talked to Nick Hoagland. That's a Nick Hoagland thing. To have a spot over there that goes, oh, hey, it's good over there.
Mm-hmm.
It's good over there if you match up perfectly. If your speed's good, you got the right ball.
Those are the breaks you need on a double. That trip 4-9.
Yeah.
Keep that momentum going and increase your score. Those are huge.
When they're like this, doubles and triples are really tough to get.
Yeah, if there's any one word for this tournament, it's patience.
Yeah.
You bowled this before, Zach?
Yeah, this is now my 4th or 5th consecutive year.
So the pattern used to not be posted. And you just came in and knew it was going to be hard. Could play different.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the idea of a pattern being posted and then the scoring pace? Do you think it's lived up to the tournament's name?
I was always a big fan coming here, not knowing what we're bowling on, just kind of using your eyes
fair enough.
And seeing the different squads, and then I know in the history before you only got one crack at it too.
Yeah.
So you had to make it count. And I just love those kind of one and done things. All the work that you've put in, is it going to happen today? It just allows you to focus that extra little bit and not and know that you don't have that second lifeline to fall on.
It's a different perception.
I also am a big fan of, re-enters and seeing the patterns, only because, I've done my research of understanding what patterns, can look like and what they do based off what the graph is, and then learning from watching other people. And, I've had bad first squads where if I was able to re-enter, I know what not to do now, and then I go fix it. So, it's all perspective, what you like, and I'm more of a firm believer of the one and done. Like, put your talent to the test.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Nope, honest answer. I think Frankie's in that spot right now, of trying to figure out, how far right do I have to be? How slow do I have to throw it? But he seems like to be a little bit closer. Threw the 6-bagger for 225. So.
Yeah, I think Frankie this year is loving the re-enter. Yeah. But, there's still 2 more games to go, and, Frankie's more than capable of getting back into this cut.
Oh, no doubt. He needs some big scores.
Hey! There we go. The good old 4-count spare.
That's the young man who was 100 over after 2.
Oh, that was the kid that was throwing the urethane.
Yep.
Yeah, he was. The first game he had 270 or
278. Yeah.
Yeah, it was insane.
Oh, the left-handed fist bump. Craig Elliott's favorite. Not really.
It looks like he got out of urethane. That looks like a venom, the pink venom, that pearl.
Yeah.
Hypershock? No.
Maybe the hyper venom.
There you go.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I saw the snake on the side.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part for me, learning all the balls. I had it for years. I only had to remember, 2 or 3 brands
Hyper
of balls.
venom.
Brunswick's really tough for me, with all the brands you got.
There's a lot to memorize.
That rolled pretty good, actually.
Yeah, your guy Steve Klemkin whacked him this morning.
He bowled very well.
He'd
urethane
just
ball.
urethane the whole time.
5, 6, 7, super slow. Look at that pair right there, 220, 2-1, 2-0, 2-10. That's good. That's a solid pair. That's one of the better pairs you'll see this weekend right there, where all 4 guys bowl over 200. And, yeah, Steve never wavered, kept it in front of him, made all his spares, threw it unbelievably slow. But I think the thing that people – that's a great shot.
Another great shot.
I think the thing that people forget a lot, too, is when you get soft, sometimes people decelerate on it. And then it gets to the back and there's nothing left. You still have to be aggressive even though you're throwing it soft.
Correct.
So that you can get the ball to go through the pins. That's what D-Ron does. D-Ron's
one of the better bowlers doing that can repeat that as well.
D-Ron is an old school bowler, period. You know what I mean? He matched up at the Masters. He's bowled on tour this year. He had some struggles, but he bowled good. He bowled very well in the Masters again this year. He seems to like that format. And it was, to me, the pattern is playing very close to what it did there.
Oh, I agree. It kind of tricked you. You can definitely play right. You definitely don't want to, start getting too far left some longer patterns where you have to play the fallback. I think they're way too flat in the middle here, and there's too many 2-2s. So yeah, definitely I see that shape where keeping it in the front to back.
That's where I could see D-Ron going a long way here. I don't know what his scores were.
Well, if he gets this one, he's in the 2-0s, which does not hurt him by any means.
That was a little firm and a little left. It's still laid there. Yeah, he is the epitome. He would have been a great bowler also in the 70s. Very textbook game, good arm swing, swing line.
Yeah, he doesn't miss his mark very often.
He's old school. No, he is very, very old school.
Just like that, we have another lesson booked back in Kansas City.
Little firm, that was left off his hand.
201
at the bottom. Yeah, 201. Yep.
Gonna roll into game number 5 here.
They're rolling right along. We got Frank the Tank right in front of us.
Coming off of 220, which is great.
Be interesting to see if these guys can stay into the number. The first squad, they fell out of the number. They went.
Yeah, it seems like pair to pair can get very tricky, and like if you are bowling well, you just, those bad pairs, you got to avoid that bad number. Like, maybe make those 150, 60s and turn them into 180s.
That's what we've been talking about all day.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you got to remember though that the majority of the people that have bowled are basically league bowlers. They don't bowl as their job. They don't know how to.
Correct.
They don't bowl when they miss to the right, their ball doesn't come back.
Yeah, and they don't know the proper adjustments to make for that either.
Or which surface to put on my ball or anything. And it's difficult. I mean, yesterday especially, it was majority league bowlers, other than like Chase, Kyle Duster, Zwie. There was a handful, but.
No, it's still great to see, new owners here, obviously with Mike Flanagan, getting, the local support as well, which is great.
Mike's got a lot of things going on. They got string pins coming in. They got new scoring units. He just put in the new game room behind us.
Yeah, that was, I came in those doors back there, and that was the first thing I noticed. There was no pool tables anymore, and then they got a brand new, kind of arcade machines, which
got them all,
which is super cool. It kind of keeps, the entertainment value as well.
This kid's young, but this kid could be a bowler right here.
Oh, I agree.
He's got good tempo.
His ball roll's really good, too.
Looks like he has really good touch at the bottom, which you can't really teach touch. When people if people are grabby or whatever, it's hard to get them to get their hand to be softer at the bottom.
Yeah, they almost have to feel that, event like over the course of practicing, and then that finally clicks. We've all been there where you're like, oh my God, that's what it feels like.
That's what Frankie's so good at. If they had the patterns to be where he could be more to the right, Frankie would be as dominant as he was a few years ago. But, now it's a deal. They have to get so far left that, Frankie has to.
Yeah, I remember his first U.S. Open win when he shot the 300 on TV. Like, this is kind of the similar lines that he was playing.
That's funny on that show. We were talking about it as he went. He wanted to change balls on the fill. He didn't know he got 10 grand for bowling 300.
Real.
No.
Man's just locked in, ice in his veins, right?
Yeah, he doesn't know. Yeah, he beat Marshall Kent for the title there.
Nasty break there by Frank, stone 9. But if there's anything, 9 is good in this tournament.
Yeah, if anything, he is unbelievably patient. This guy's had a great look the whole time. He's just not, he's a kid. He just doesn't have, enough games in under him. But, his ball has read the lane fantastically the whole time.
No, I've been watching the stream, and it seems like, these, where you guys got the cameras up, these are like the hot pairs. Like, I've seen a lot of
22
good.
is a little funny. 22, if you get going away from it, it doesn't quite pick up it as much, and there's not quite as much hold. Like Steve bowled here twice yesterday.
Yep.
And Steve got, he was light, and then in the 10th you could see he cheated his feet a little right, and it went high. He couldn't keep it on.
Kind of had that weird little area, yeah.
And I think that's why you want to be in those balls that are a little cleaner too, because it will hold in that spot. I don't think they're impossible. I just think you have to bowl really well, which is what I think it should be.
I love a grind fest. I love, you got to make your spares, you got to fill frames. Basically, you're taking all the luck out of it. A little bit of the luck out of it.
You're not going to get lucky and bowl good 6 games here, buddy.
No, God, no. I've bowled enough in this building. They are hard pair to pair.
You might get 1 or 2 games that you bowl well. There was a kid yesterday. He had 3 games. If you took his low 3 and high 3, he had 420 for 3 and he had 740 for 3.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Where like he had 140, 120, 150 or whatever it was. And then he bowled 730 something the other 3.
Yeah, so if he just minimized the damage on the hard pair, he was in soft.
Yeah, but young, he was a younger kid, Some of the people, they don't know how to do that. When it starts spiraling, they just keep going, you know what I mean? When you're not sure what to do and you don't have that experience of what to do, your mind just gets going faster and faster and faster, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. So.
Yeah, what I teach a lot back in Kansas City, you know, with all my lessons is, you know, creating a routine.
Yeah, absolutely. Process.
So, you know, a pre-shot routine, something that you can do every shot to avoid, you know, falling into what we call on Team Canada, the green, yellow, or red, where if you're in the red, you're constantly, like, I mean, you're not following your process.
Your mind's
you're
spiraling.
panicking. You're just making choices to make choices without even understanding why you're making them.
No, absolutely, 100%. I think what happens, too, if people don't realize is that, you know, you could be process-driven, and as soon as it turns around where you're worried about the score and you become results-driven, nothing good ever happens.
Correct.
You know, I mean, as soon as you're worried about what your score is, oh, I need to look up, I need a double, I need a triple. You're taking away your ability to execute good shots and step up and do the things you need to do to execute. And, you know, being
it's probably one of the hardest things to learn as a bowler.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
And I know I've been guilty for many years thinking that way.
It's funny. I mean, you've been around me a pretty long time now. On tour, on TV shows, you can hear me yelling to the guys, hey, you know, make sure you breathe, make sure you drink your water, make sure you draw your line, make sure you get it down, you know, make sure you get it right down the line.
Correct.
Just so, because sometimes, you know, you've been on TV shows that it goes so fast.
God, do they ever.
Man, and it's
so easy to fall out of everything that you've done that got you there.
Correct.
And get so blown away by, you know, how many people are in there, the lights, you know, the cameras, the shot clock. There's so many different variables that go in it that you get lost and forget about what got you there, process.
That's why I make sure that that if something that can help trigger it, you know, wipe your shoe, whatever it may be, you have to do the same thing over and over and over, because then it keeps your mind on an even keel. As soon as your mind goes offline, it takes that much more time to get it back, to get down that straight line, which is really, really difficult. That's why the great ones, they never go off the line. You know, you got Belmo, you got EJ. EJ's just, he does the same thing every time.
Yeah, even your guys' new signing this, Andrew Anderson, you know, hell of a year by him.
Correct, absolutely. He's just very, very, very process-driven. You know, over time, Liz Johnson, you know, there's a one that, same thing over and over and over. And, you know, that's why the Asians come over and do very well. You know, with whether it's Wei Fan, who was Player of the Year this year. You know, you had Jane last year, Player of the Year. They are very, very process-driven.
Yeah, they treat it more of like a very full-time job over there. Oh, it's a job.
They work every day.
Yeah, it's incredible because I know Jane, and I believe her name is Esther, I think.
Esther Chi.
They so one of the bowlers from it's Tanya.
Tanya Rummenperger.
Yeah, she lives in Kansas City.
Yeah,
they stay with her, and then every now and again I'll see them come in and practice at where I'm at in Kansas City.
Oh, Frankie with another solid.
Back to back on that lane.
Wow, that's dirty.
That's a huge difference between going 9 spare triple to now you're only, you know, you're still pacing below 200 now.
I'm telling you, Jane is the best bowler in Asia, period.
Oh, her angles are incredible. The way she can see the front to back is mine.
Oh, her ball reads. She just changes front to back a little bit. I mean, I've known Jane a long time. I worked with her in the World Championships in 2013 and all the way through to now. I mean, I've been with her some of the titles she had, and she just does a really good job. She never has any angle. I mean, you never think her ball's going to ever strike, and it knocks them over every time.
It's a very simple game, but she's very efficient, and I mean, I believe a lot of her power comes from her using her legs.
Oh, she has. Yeah, she works her legs all the time. But if you think about historically, the woman that was great before that was Shailene Zulkifli. And Shailene was the same kind of player. Didn't really give away the pocket. I think when they're hard like this, you know, when they're hard, you do not go. The less boards you can cover, the better off you are.
Correct.
And it's actually a negative aspect where you're actually going to keep it in front of you even more. And that's the one thing I think that Malaysia does very, very well. Jillian Lim was Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
She's fantastic.
Yeah, we've had our butts kicked many times, bowling Team Canada events by all the internationals. They're just, because you don't realize how talented they are until you get over there and bowl against them, and you're like, oh my, like they put in a lot of work.
Oh yeah, I worked with Singapore for 4 years. Would go over there and train them for their events, and then I worked with Korea for the 09 and the 13 World Championships to prepare them for that, and then I did Malaysia in 13. So I just know that, their work ethic is unsurpassed.
It seems like the lanes are starting to open up a little bit. Scott here's got open four-bagger. We got Brian over here. He's got spare triple going. So it looks like there's a little bit of friction now being developed.
We should have some scores here in a minute, too.
Oh, very nice break there, tripping the 4-9 to keep that string alive.
Let's go over here, and then we'll flip-flop it.
Yeah.
So we get to look at D-Ron. Then we got a new group of guys in here, so we get to have that. Let's see who we got.
I'm gonna call the make here by D-Ron. 2-4-10.
Yeah.
D-Ron's pretty accurate.
The problem is it's hard to get it across because it's so tight. It's just hard enough to, and with a plastic ball, it sees the oil.
Yeah, you're not used to seeing your ball back up so much.
It's crazy.
I know in practice, like when we get our, how many minutes of practice before we start, I'm definitely going to be throwing out some spares to make sure the angles are right, because when you don't see the ball hook very much or have these longer patterns, you got to make sure your angles are good.
The right ones are so easy. The ball just skids right into it anyhow. All you're doing is make sure you have the right angle and hit your target. The ball will skid right, but going across, that's why it's interesting. Like Frankie and Duke, when they shoot to 2.8, they stand right in front of it.
Correct, yeah.
They're the only two guys I've ever seen do that. Let's say who we got here on 17 and 18. Now we have Trent Irwin, Frank Guccione, Jason Schindwolf, and Joseph Lapointe. Frank Guccione is a really good bowler.
Oh, nice little scout there from Kyle Duster.
Frank Guccione bowls on the senior tour.
Nice.
Good player. Made a couple shows on tour in the late 90s. Solid bowler.
Who we got on 19? We got Kyle Duster, Adrian Hare, Aiden Ruiz Jimenez, and D-Ron Booker. He's probably got to be one of the, the local favorites here too. He's been living here for quite a while.
California guy moved here, yeah. Adrian's got to be the favorite. You heard people cheering for her already.
Yeah, isn't she the daughter of Mike Miller? Yeah.
You are correct. Talk about a crazy man.
That man, he is, when I first met him, I was, I didn't really know much about 10-pin bowling when I first started. And then, started learning all the names, and then he became one of them. And then I finally got to meet him, and I was like, whoa, you are out there, and you are 100% authentic, and I love that.
He has
There's so many stories he has, too. Holy cow.
I was probably at most of them. Yeah, he's the first guy that bowled, one-handed.
The two-finger kind of thing, yeah.
Like Darty does, yeah. And he was good at it, by the way.
Yeah, doesn't he have a 300 on TV, too?
Yeah, at the stadium.
Nice.
I don't know how many titles. I think he's got 3 or 4 titles. Yeah, he's an interesting man. Hopefully he shows up. I haven't seen him in a few years.
I think I've seen him walk in the building. I'm not sure. I'd have to look again. But, knowing his daughter's bowling, he's got to be around. Right?
Hey, girl. Good to see you, babe.
Yeah, we're 5 games in, and you can see still how straight they're still trying to play.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is game 5, and they're starting to get a little shape down lane. The thing is that, like you say, you have bowlers. It reminds me of Junior Gold. You ever been to Junior Gold?
I went a couple of times. It wasn't like something in Canada that was very popular. So we would have to drive all the way to Buffalo or Rochester from where I was. And at that time, it was just a little far away for us.
It is ridiculous how the lane never develops because you have kids playing all over the lane.
Yeah.
And that's what you get here. I mean, I think the scores would be higher here if you had, and I'm not bashing the people that are bowling because they're putting their money in, and but if the PBA bowled on this, the scores would be higher.
Oh, I'm sure the
Because
first
they
game
would
might
burn
be
it
a
up
little
to the
lower,
right,
but
yeah.
we would definitely develop them in a more more friendlier way.
Correct, and that's the thing. People tell me, oh, the PBA, they're easy on tour. I go, no, they play the lanes correctly.
Yeah, we just make them easy. But we got
Correct.
scores after 4 games here, and Jacob Gill leading the
111.
way. Plus 111. We can definitely see a little bit higher scoring pace now. Gabe Alvarez,
97.
very good. We got Benjamin Heckroth coming off another good game, 220.
93.
I mean, we got 2 players in the top 3 that all have 200 games, just like you. What's it,
Oh,
Landon?
there it is. I didn't think anybody else would do it. There's 2 out of the top 3.
Yeah.
I'd have lost money there, buddy. They still got 2 games to go. They're not there yet.
Adrian Hare, she's
Yeah,
holding
2
her
women
own.
in the top 6.
Yeah, 59 over. Scott Ashley, 57 over. Karen Barkall, 40 over. Aiden Jimenez,
He's
plus
holding on.
25. Yeah, he's trying to hold on
He's
after
holding on.
the big start.
Jackson Witt, 13 over, and Brian Skidmore, 8. What's that? Kyle Duster.
Kyle Duster's minus 12, and rounding out the top 10 is Brian
Brian
Skidmore at minus 18.
You have 2 women in the top 6. And you know what? If they keep their score just how it is, they're both going to make the cut. Yeah, they're both going to make the cut.
Yeah, most definitely. And I think what's great about the women bowlers is these are angles they choose every day.
All the time,
yeah.
absolutely.
Like if there was more women bowling in this, they would probably wax us. Not gonna lie. Like we'd be in a little bit of trouble.
I think Liz would be okay on this.
Anytime the pattern plays out, I always feel like if it was a PWBA event, circa mid-90s, all the women would use surface out, and they'd grind it for a couple games, and then they would actually develop a little bit of a hook spot to throw to on the outside part of the lane.
They'd have something that they could miss a little right, and it would just shake.
And you'd have CDB and Kim Adler and
Oh, yeah.
all these people just be crushing them. And you'd have Jarupo would struggle for a couple games. She'd be trying to loop it a little bit, right? I know she can throw it over her toe
She had
too.
me, though, so probably wouldn't happen. She had me, though, so she'd have been all right.
Just got in the Hall of Fame. Wendy Mack.
Oh yeah.
Carol Giannotti.
Oh man, all the best.
Michelle Feldman just got elected to the Hall of Fame today.
Oh, that's
They
super
just
cool.
announced USBC Hall of Fame today. Yep.
Jordan Richard is the modern day Michelle Feldman.
Oh, she gets a mittful.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
Yeah, every
Well,
time
JoJo.
I watch JoJo Bowl, I'm like, that's
She set
Michelle
a
Feldman.
PWBA record this year, I think,
did.
in a scoring block.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she bowled
she's
very
not
well.
afraid to strike. Not afraid to strike. And one of the nicest girls you ever meet in your life.
Boy, Jimenez struggling again this
Yeah.
game. So like you said, he's trying to hold on for
holding
dear
on.
life
He's
after
holding on
going,
right now.
plus
He's on the
100.
cliff and the fingers are on the ledge. After bowling 100 over, And we've seen it.
And that's what happens when sometimes you can take it for granted, where you think, oh, I'm just going to continue to keep scoring like this, but then the pattern just rears its teeth, and then next thing you know, you're looking up at 160.
That's what Zweig did yesterday. Zweig was 80 over after the first 2.
Oh, wow.
Hard to believe you're looking at that. Don't shake your head at me. He's not looking at anything dirty, people.
Oh, I'm just looking. Gus is in the chat, wanted to know what to play tonight. I'm letting him know. I just want to make sure I got a taste.
Are we looking at, what are we doing? Are we looking up on baseball to bet? Is that what we're trying to
Football
do?
tonight, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 4 plays I like tonight.
Okay. I'll give you one of mine if you want to take it.
Yeah, what do you got?
I have Kansas City over the White Sox tonight. That Noah Cameron kid, I have him in my fantasy.
Unbelievable.
And yeah, he's starting tonight. And
How much are they minus what?
Minus 175.
170.
That's a lot of lumber.
What's the run differential?
Plus 110 at minus 1.5.
Oh yeah, Kansas City's beating them by 3 at least.
My plays tonight are the Milwaukee Brewers with that young kid on the mound, Michalowski,
Yeah.
against the Reds.
Have they lost, or are they still on like the 12 or 13 game?
I don't know their streak right now.
It was
I
11.
believe they're still on the streak, and
So it's 13.
those pocket pancakes.
Yeah.
I like the Red Sox going up against Sandy Alcantara, -162. And I like the Texas Rangers with DeGrom on the mound tonight. And they are playing.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, no, Texas is -105. It's a
Chalk player.
pick. It's a pick.
Who's pitching on the other team?
For Toronto, I think it's Bassett. Let me double check.
Chris Bassett.
Yeah, Bassett. DeGrom versus Bassett. I'm taking DeGrom -105 on a pick.
yeah.
That is not chalk, Jim.
How about the other ones?
Okay, well they're not taking the Dodgers at -285 or anything like that. I mean they're in range. The Brew Crew tonight are -140. The Sox are -162. And then the other play that I like, those are the three baseball. The other play that I like tonight is I like the over in the Falcons Titans game.
Because they both have horrible defenses.
Well, no, because they both have decent depth charts of guys that are going to play and actually know how to throw the ball.
I am on the Drake London train.
He might
No Penix, no Cousins tonight.
They might play a series. Yeah, but you still got Brett Rippon, and Tennessee's got a bunch of guys. I like the depth chart there.
Yeah.
37 the total. Some places have it at 37.5. I don't like that. I like over 37. There you go. There's your all-star
There's
plays.
our hot takes.
There it is, FanDuel West. Am I going to get in trouble for saying FanDuel? Oh, I
don't
forgot.
think
It's
so.
your channel. Who cares?
Jordan Snodgrass is her name now, and I never call her Jordan Snodgrass.
JoJo. Jordan Richard.
Lisa Wagner would kill this, sure.
She might throw it a little too hard.
I think Rachel Perez would bowl good on this.
Carol Norman would have bowled good. I had Lisa Wagner. That's the first person I ever had on a TV show.
It's not bad.
Burgundy Hammer in Canton in Michigan.
That is a very popular.
Solid 8
Oh,
for
that was
Adrian.
gross.
Man.
That's super washout. That is a very popular
It's
league.
like one in, it equals about 6 down lane. It goes like this.
It's crazy.
It looks like it has like a tail coming out the back. You know how when it splashes up, you got to have the things.
This bear snuck in and got done a little early on us here.
Frankie's still grinding hard, but he's going to figure it out.
Yeah, he's going to put surface on his ball. Maybe I ask him if he needs a loan to buy a new ball if he can't get it. Say
Yeah,
you need a couple hundred.
The Utah plant's not too far away from here. I'm sure they can overnight some balls.
I don't see that. I don't foresee that. I don't foresee that option coming into play.
Hey, the Pro Shop has an original Red Sunstorm, and it also has a Firestorm original in there, all undrilled.
Okay.
They got some nice old relics in
There's
there.
no 2-year rule here. We can.
No.
He was on staff. That's why.
And I think,
Paul Ashby.
he's got a Warlock in there too. The old
The pink one?
No, the green one, or I'm sorry, the purple one.
Yeah, there was 2 or 3 different ones.
Yeah. I know they were made out of the fat. I was there when they made the first batch.
I don't even know what a Warlock is.
That was a Visionary product
Visionary.
out of Missouri. Out of
The
St.
original
Louis.
Fab Ball factory
Yeah.
was made in St. Louis, owned by a guy named John Wonders.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Jennings,
it got
Missouri.
sold. It got sold to. Actually, that's part of the factory at Storm. There was 3 branches of Hammer when it started. There was one in Utah, there was one in St. Louis, and I actually worked at the one in Baltimore. So then it ended up where the one in Utah closed, and Bill Chrisman ended up buying a lot of the components to, help their factory get better. And it ended up where, and they had Keith Orton, who was a genius. And, he was one of the first, big on the first urethane train and the reactive. And
Okay.
really, really smart guy. Look up a guy named Keith Orton. Very smart.
Yeah, I got started bowling 10-pin a little bit later than a lot of everyone else. So like my first 10-pin bowling ball was the Brunswick Ambush. That was my favorite. It was all black. It had some white writing.
Man, I don't even remember that one. Brunswick. What year was that?
I remember this ball.
I was
Ambush?
I was 15 when I first started, but yeah, it was
How old
all
are you now?
black.
There was an igniter also around
I mean,
that
that had
time.
to have been
remember
like
the Igniter.
2014, 2015 maybe.
Here's your ambush right here.
Yeah,
I remember that.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
exactly what it was.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That was my first ever bowling ball when I first started.
My first ball was a blue nitro, and I just recently got one new in the box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you like keep those? Do you frame them? What do you do? Where do they sit in the house?
Well, they're at my office.
Okay.
And I just got a small little bowling ball collection.
Nice.
I got a Power Torque.
Wow.
I got a Critical Mass Code Red. I got a Code Red Pearl that never came to market that Dan Sheppy gave me.
Are you one of the ones that collect all the urethanes too?
No, not really. I got an old Red Pearl hammer from
I
the
had
St.
all the
Louis
hammers.
factory.
I had them all. I gave a few to Amleto, and then I gave some of the Singapore girls took them, and then the Wichita girls took them. I used to have a good garage collection. It's gone now.
Yeah, I think is it Matt Gasson might be the one who collects. I know someone collect like a good
had,
bowler.
yeah, he
collects
did
them.
have all of those.
Yeah.
I think he might have bailed on his too, though.
I had a bunch that when we were at the factory, I had ones colors they didn't even introduce. I had one that a weight block was on the top of the ball. It actually floated in the ball.
Oh, yeah.
And you could see a circle of what the weight block was on the top of the ball. You throw it and it like loped.
Wow.
Yeah. I used to collect them. I have 4 balls in my house. Every one of them is balls that I drilled for them, or laid out. I have a Walter Ray ball, which was an AMF ball when I worked at AMF.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Dick Weber ball drilled that I drilled for Dick. I have a Pete ball that we good story behind that one. We bowled in Shawnee. Remember when we bowled on the 50? Were you there when we bowled the 52-foot pattern there?
What year was it?
Probably 5 or 6 years ago.
Maybe. I'm like a squirrel, man. I just have bad memory. So, like, I have to jot notes down and go over them just to remember stuff. Like, it's bad.
So Pete bowled. He led the first round with the who was the ball Fagan that he won the world championship?
Big double by Scott
Hypercell.
there.
I drilled a Hypercell for Weber. He led the first round. I go, man, they were 52 feet. They were snug. Guys were using surface and they were leaving 5, 8, 10s. And it was horrible. So I said, hey, Pete, let's drill a fresh one. He bowled good again. He was probably in 3rd or 4th. We went for the 3rd. How do you think the 3rd one rolled? Not so good. 3 8-10s in one game and still beat Belmo 206 to 202. So I have the ball that he 8-10 3 times, and he wrote, thanks, pal, for the 3 8-10s in one game. Then I have Belmo's spare ball that he won all the majors with that got a nick out of it.
A couple of good doubles here in the 10th to get to 230s and 240s.
240, right?
One by
This
Scott.
pair's been really good.
Yes.
21 and 2's been
Scott's been revamping his game. He's from the Kansas City area, and I see him putting in the work all the time, and it's definitely starting to show now. All right, once this game finishes, I'm going to go grab some food so I can relax before this Pro-Am.
Oh, you got a bowl of Pro-Am?
Yeah, I got the Pro-Am tonight, so I'm going to need to get a light snack to get some energy to sign some pins and
hey, shout out to you for
company.
bowling it too. Not everybody, bowls the Pro-Ams, and I'm really glad that you're going to do that here for this event.
I don't know why people don't like Pro-Ams. It's a good way to, social network because the world is, it's very socially, digitally, whatever it is. And I just like interacting with people and hearing their stories on how they started bowling or, what they want to get better at. And, as this being my job, I feel like that just comes with it. And I'm starting to enjoy it more and more and more and more. And
some people like them. I mean,
yeah.
But you're right. I mean, you should be, I'm trying to think of the word. You should be congratulated for, wanting to bowl. And there's a lot of people that are bailing out of them all the time. That was a terrible wreck on 21. 10-pin was about a foot to the right. It was shaking and the kid didn't even re-rack.
Yeah, the Pro-Am is going to be fun. So if you are in the Albuquerque area, come on out tonight at 7 p.m. where you're going to have myself, you're going to have D-Ron, Francois, Eric Jones, Dio,
Bernard.
Sarah Clausen. So there's some
Adrian
good,
Hare.
there's some good pros that are going to be here tonight. So come on out and have some fun with us.
Absolutely. We appreciate you coming in, bud.
Yeah, always good talking to you guys, Jim.
man.
It's always a
brother.
pleasure, Mike. Until next time, I'm
Till
sure.
you hand him another check.
Well, yeah, hopefully it'll be again this week, but we just got to put our head down and go to work, right?
You will. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, gentlemen, enjoy the last game.
Thanks, brother.
All right, see you boys.
Zach Wilkins, spending some time here. Always a pleasure to have Zach in the booth. You're about to have both people bail on you because I got to go get some scores.
You leaving me again?
Yep. Shout out to Ricky Matsko in the chat. We go way back. Back to about 1992.
What were you, about 4 then?
13.
You born in 79?
Yeah.
You are getting old.
Tell me about it.
You are getting old.
I know.
What are you, 45?
40. Yeah, 45. Gonna be 46 in September.
You're old, boy.
I know. I've got progressive contact lenses now. I know I'm really getting old.
Oh, that's funny. It's always good when somebody comes into the booth and relays the exact same message that we've been saying for 2 days. The exact same thoughts.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I think Zach's a really good bowler. I'm going to tell you, there is nobody on earth that strikes more than that guy. When that guy is striking.
Coming into this season on the PBA Tour at an early event, I took 3 guys that I thought, when you look at how they finished in points the year before this year,
Yeah.
I kind of just had 3 guys that I was kind of keeping my eye on. It might have actually been 4, but I remember these 3. It was Vi, it was Boog, and it was Zach. Might have been one more in there too, another 2-hander. But I was anxious to see what those guys would do this year as a group, right? Chris Vi only had 1 title prior to the striking against breast cancer mixed doubles. Now he has 2 titles. He was the best bowler on tour, in my opinion, with 1 title.
Fact.
Boog has a couple titles now. And then you've got Zach, who has yet to get a title. But when you looked at their points overall and how they did 2 years ago, they were kind of in the same area of results, for a tour season. And it was interesting to just see how they planned out. The point I'm trying to make is I think Wilkins is on the cusp of breaking out.
Oh, I agree.
And being someone that can make 6 figures on that tour.
Oh, I agree.
Right?
I'm telling you, when he starts striking, he is not scared. He does not slow down when he gets going. There's a lot of people when they get a 5 or 6 bagger, they look up at their score, and then all of a sudden they can't throw another strike. Zach is not scared.
Folks, we are in Game 5. We're moving over to Game 6. I put the graphic up a little early. We're finishing up Game 5, and I'm going to head out and start putting the scores into the computer. And we'll have one more here for you. Jimmy will be here, and I'll be back to wrap it up with Jimmy here shortly.
Francois Lavoie trying to figure it out for tomorrow. Sure have to make a few adjustments. I like his speed right now. I like the angle that he has. I think he just needs to put a little bit of surface on the ball. We have D-Ron in front of us. D-Ron's going to be in the 190s. 190. Adrian Hare, that's going to put a little bit of damage on her. She was 50 over before that game and lost 37 that game, so she's going to be in the teens. I don't know what that exact score is. Mike's getting all those as we speak, but that's going to put a little bit more pressure on her going into these last game. She has good ball reaction. She's playing the right spot on lane. Has a good look. Solid bowler. Frank Guccione's ridiculous how good he is. Bowling on the PBA 50 tour this year that I announced a bunch, and he's really, really solid player. He had 211 that game. Like we say, he's made a TV show in the past on the national tour. Really, really good player. I could see him winning on the PBA 50 tour here in the future. Like I say, everybody's finishing up down on the end. You're getting a look at Frankie and Jackson Witt, Scott LeBeau, and Antonio Lopez. Just to the left of them, you have Joe Shindoff. Oh, wait a minute. What, did I miss one? Oh, there we go. I did miss one. My fault. We have Kyle Duster, Adrian Hare, Aiden Ruiz Jimenez, and D-Ron Booker. Big last game needed by Aiden and Adrian Hare. Both have the capability to do it. Aiden had a huge start from the beginning. Let me switch it over here so we're not looking at nothing. Let me move us over here. There we go. Nice shot by Jackson. Kid's got a solid game. Antonio Lopez with an early double. For 3. 10 back. Great shot by Antonio. Frankie can't throw it much slower than that and still control it. Kyle Duster getting up on 22. See people moving over in our bottom screen in the right. Pair must be a little tighter for Scott LeBeau. That ball didn't try to hook. Frankie Shooter. Ah, missed by an inch. It's terrible. See if D-Ron can get something going this game. I'm sure he'll be out again tomorrow. He's in the right spot. Really good ball speed. That's one of the key things about D-Ron. He's an old school player. He has really, really good control of his ball speed. Kyle Duster's improving. Let's see if Mr. Medina let me make sure I got that name right. Going with Frankie. Antonio Lopez. I just said it a second ago. For a 4-bagger. Little left. 4-bagger, Antonio Lopez. Great start. See if Adrian Hare can get off to a good start. Looked like a little ball change there. Ooh, that ball hooked very early. Very, very early. She needs a game here. This is a pair we were talking about, Steve Klemkin, yesterday, that you get it right, it never wants to read it, and then all of a sudden you miss up the lane, wants to go high, so. See if Adrian can, I think Adrian needs about 220 this game. I would say that would get her in the 30s. I think the cut score is going to show. Hey, how are you, Steve? Good to see you, sir. Mr. LeBeau with a strike. Frank the Tank. I think he's frustrated now. He's 4-9, having a hard time knocking him over. Good shot by Aiden in front of us. Early double, still alive. He's been hanging on. He bowled 100 over the first two. Really needs a game here. Started with a double. Kid's a solid bowler, really young kid. See if Adrian's ball will ooh. Ball hooked 3 times. Read it early and just backed up. See if D-Ron can grab some. Ooh, little left. Left to 9, trip to 4. Tell you what, you got to be a player to win the Masters. Tell you what, that's a tough event to win. Nice spare by Adrian Hare. 1-2-6-10, covered it right up. Oh, the brook. Antonio Lopez with the front 5. Good spare. Kyle Duster. Great shot. He's had good ball reaction every time I watch him. And he looks up, he has 9 spare, 8 out. I don't know why he just can't put it together here. Let's see if our man Aiden can grab a triple here. For the front 6. Flat 10. Great shot, though. Triple for Aiden. Kid's a player. He's going to be really, really good. Adrian's ball hooked and backed up last time on this pitch. No, you go. Good. That ball hooks way too early. So she's high, high. I think she needs a 1 step down from there. Couple people need a score on this pair. Aiden and Adrian Hare. Let's go next door and see if we can find something here. Let's go over here. Got some new people we can get in here. Christopher Sanders, Tyson Quayle, Alberto Medina, and Benjamin Heckroth, who's bowling well. Next to them, we got Trent Irwin, Frank Guccione, Jason Shinwolf, and Joe Lapointe. If you look down in your right-hand corner, you'll still have the opportunity to see Aiden and Adrian Hare. Frank Guccione getting ready to step up on 19. Solid player for a long time from Colorado. Adrian got that one a little wide. Oh, 10 back. 4-bagger for Aiden. Needs every one of them. Trip 4 for Jackson. Yeah, I don't understand Kyle. Every time I watch, he just crushing a pocket. Got a 4-bagger up here as well. Jason Shinwolf. Oh. We're in Game 6 of 6, 2025 New Mexico Open, D Squad qualifying. Go back over here. We have a couple players that are close to the cut. Adrian Hare, Aiden Ruiz Jimenez, who started out very strongly and now is closing strongly with a 4-bagger. Mike Flanagan in front of us finishing up the scores. Dennis Hacker, tournament director here at beautiful Bowling Center, recently purchased by Mike Fagan. Good shot by Adrian Miller. Needs them. Let's see if Aiden, good deep breath, I like that. That usually leads to positive things. Wipe off your shoe, do it the same every time. He's sticking to his process. Does it again, back of the shoe on the other one. Steps up, lines up his target. Draws a line back to the foul line. Another deep breath for the front 5. Caught a handful. Shaker, front 5 for Aiden. Aiden Ruiz Jimenez, front 5. Needing every one of them. Looking to get right into the number here. Remember the leader of this squad and earlier Steve Klemkin, yesterday Chase Nadeau, and I don't have my scores in front of it. Mike's here. Let me see if I can pull up the scores and I will tell you. Give me 1 second. So the leader of these squads for today and yesterday are all guaranteed into the match play. So we have Chase. Give me 1 second. My mind's a little jumbled. I'm getting old. Mike Flanagan has reappeared. Mexico Open. Let me get scores. Second squad last night. Standings, this is what we want. Steve Ontiveros, my fault. So Steve Klemkin won the squad this morning, which would have been squad C. Steve Ontiveros won squad B. Chase Nadeau won squad A, and I don't know who's going to win here. We got a 5-bagger right here by our man Aiden again. Got a couple players right here close. Got Adrian Hare and Aiden. Aiden is on a 5-bagger, 4-6-bagger to start the game. Wow, got the 9 out late. Front 6. Needs a game to get back into contention.
Standings are updated on the screen.
Aiden is 30 under with the front 6. Let's see, we got Jacob Gills, 115 over. Scott Ashley, 88 over. Back 250, 240, 230, 3 out of the last 4 games. Gabe Alvarez dropped back a little bit that game. He's now at 83. Then it dropped down to 47 for Benjamin Heckroth. Adrian Hare at 22. Brian Skidmore at 3. Antonio Lopez is 2 under, but he can shoot 268. So that's another one to keep on. The gentleman right after Francois Lavoie getting ready to bowl. And then we have Adrian Hare has a chance to get in, and then Aiden. So we have 3 players right in front of us with the opportunity to make the cut, Mike. Adrian's ball hooked before the dots, the first 3 shots. Made a ball change, adjusted a little bit, grabbed a double. Aiden's been fantastic, and Antonio's had the front 6, or front 5. Oh, bad break for Adrian Hare, 4-9.
Yeah, it was almost a 4-7-9.
Yeah, really bad break.
Scores are available at our tournament link above the chat room. I want to welcome everybody into our last few frames. If you're just tuning in to the 2025 New Mexico Open, Mike Flanagan, Jim Callahan here with you on the call. This is A, B, C, and D squads will be complete here. We'll have a Pro-Am tonight. And we'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for
What time?
E, F, 8.
What time?
E, F, and G squads.
Can I work the C squad? I'll be in around 8 tomorrow night. Is that all right?
There you go. That's a good idea.
You ever seen me late ever in your life? Did you ever know me?
No.
Never.
The thing around here, though, is as long as I'm here to fire it up, I don't mind if you get here later because I just want to be able to get up and walk around later, and I'd rather have a fresh body in here so I can get up and take some
I'm going to be here
break.
the whole time. You get up and walk around all you want.
I know. That's how you roll.
I don't even care. This is really exciting right here. I mean, this is a huge shot by Aiden. He's 30 under with the front 6.
I don't know of any pairs that are playing easier or harder right now. They're
This pair looks pretty good over
Ricky,
here. You
I'm
got
not
2-0,
sure.
220, 260, possible 2-0 here.
Yeah.
You got the front 6 by Aiden. There's 3 people that can get into the cut. Really, really exciting here. For the front 7, push. Oh, flat 10. Not going to hurt himself though. What's he, 30 under? We said. So that if he shoots 279, I get him 49 over. That's a make it. He needs another 4-bagger though. Look at Mr. Antonio, what he's doing. 268 and he was 2 under. And the last, look what he's got the last 3. He started 160, 180, 190. Now he's got 2-1, 240, and at least he's in the 250s now. So
Yep.
somebody just sneaking right up on him. You know what? Does nothing fancy, keeps it in front of him. That's why the women are bowling so well. Karen Barkall still has a shot.
Yeah, she's bowling good.
Yeah, she had 161 last game.
Yeah.
How's that ball reaction?
Ridiculous.
What do you have the last 3? So he had 68. He's got 112. 730 the last 3. How's that?
Yeah. 165, 182, 191. Drew the line, bowled 217, 243, and now can bowl 268.
Shake it off. And he'll be playing on Sunday.
Yes, that'll be worth it.
He will be playing on Sunday. Adrian Hare with a good oh, he missed a spare. The kid missed a spare. Oh, Aiden. Now he can only get to 37 over.
D-Ron packing them in.
Look at that look.
268.
Not even blinking. Look, ho-hum. Back off the approach.
Their work is done.
Wow, he got that one even farther to the right. And yeah. The good thing is Aiden knows he has ball reaction. You know what I mean? So he can bowl another time and be confident. He just has to figure out that game 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? Steve Mackey sighting again. Said hello. We had a Hall of Fame legend send me a text and said we were doing a great job.
Hall of Fame legend.
Legend.
Huh.
Mr. Barry Asher.
Oh, what a bear.
Yeah, so Bear sent me a little message. Gotten a lot of text messages today. It's been good.
Well, you're in high definition now.
That's what it is. Now instead of looking heavy, I look huge.
I got a part coming in tomorrow that's going to allow us to have a little booth cam.
I like it.
We'll get us on there a little bit more. I have everything I need back home, but of course I don't bring everything on the road.
This is nice.
Yeah,
I like it.
everything's good.
You let me touch it at least.
Yeah, of course.
The other ones are like, don't touch it.
You can do whatever you want to do.
I have to sit way over there and look. They're like, got the arm up. I did say Dave did let me read the ads, though. I like that. He's the only one. The other ones are like, get away. I don't know if he wants me to do them or he doesn't like to do them. I haven't figured that out yet. Push. Great shot, Adrian. Still alive. Still kicking. Is she 22 over?
Yep, 22.
She needs 3 more strikes. That would get her close to 40. I don't really have any idea what the cut's going to be. It's, it's.
I don't know what Jacob Gill had the last game, but I said before the block that I thought somebody would average 219.
You're right. You're right on it.
114 over.
And he has a chance to bowl 6 200 games.
He does.
Our other man bowled 150. Benjamin.
Yep.
My man can't wait to go to work. Got his gloves on. He's pacing back and forth.
He's ready. Steady Eddie ready.
How's the entries coming in for the Pro-Am? And he's signing people up
They
yet?
got like 60-something.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah.
For the short amount of time that they, that we've advertised it, and wonder what my man Gabe had last game. I told you he's a good player, man. Kyle's the one that's got me. Every time I look, it looks like he's got good ball reaction. Bowls 180 every game.
I know.
You know what I mean? I don't understand. Frankie's got to put surface on his ball. Now he's deciding which one. There he is. Logan Paul, favorite player, Mookie Betts.
Mookie's having a bad year. It's not been a good year for Mookie.
Starting to hit a little better here now lately. Got a lot going on. Dad's struggling a little bit. His stepdad just died about 2 weeks ago, and just has a lot going on.
Was very sick to start the season.
Yeah, he was in Japan, and it's just been one of those years. Don't count him out. Do not get him out. Good to see you, man. Nothing, brother. The legend, Mike Miller, has,
Oh, yeah, he's here. I talked to him for a little bit.
with our opinion, the craziest player in PBA history. D-Ron. Adrian needs 2 more, I think, to get to the number.
Got a chance for another 6-bagger here. Oh, cannot roll the 2.
This is the kid that's been bowling really good, the Heckroth kid. He had 5 200s and then bowled 100. He's not very old at all. How old is that kid? Kid looks like he's about 16. There are kids can bowl, though. Kid has a really heavy roll, 80.
Yeah, maybe I will move the PIP to the left side of the screen on my next stream. Maybe I'll do
PIP, what's that?
Picture-in-picture here. They're saying that on a television screen where the chat goes, it goes over that particular part of the screen.
Oh, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Tough finish for Aiden there after starting with the front six.
What scores we got here? We got
Oh, let me pull back.
a final here on.
Yeah, I need to go back. Squad this Friday.
Aiden had 202, right? 202.
Aiden had 202. Did you get these ones over here to
Yep.
268?
Yep, those are done.
You got those. There's 151. I don't have. I got to pull up my names again. What do we got here? 9.
By lane.
I'm trying to figure out which squad is this.
2 p.m. Friday.
Here we go. So we're just to the right of Aiden. That would be Jason Shinwolf, 151. Trent Irvin, 194. Whew. Super messenger across the lane. Nobody home. Guccione right in front of us. He's a good bowler, man. You know Frank at all?
No, I don't.
Good guy. Father lives in Vegas. The Gooch, Lenny Guccione.
Okay.
Good friends with Charlie Tapp. So what's that tell you? He's got to be a little. I think Charlie Tapp's in the same breath as the one standing behind us there.
Yeah.
Miller, or little.
Is that Christopher Sanders with 234?
Sanders. He's down lower.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
I
hold
think
on.
that was Christopher Sanders.
Ooh, what was that?
I don't know what the hell that was.
What was that? Probably was. Man, that was loud.
That was loud.
Christopher Sanders. So now he's to the right of Shinwolf. So yeah, he's on that pair right there. He's on. Maniac. Yeah, that's Christopher Sanders, 234. Adrian needs this one, I think, to make the cut, Mike.
I think she needs it, huh?
No doubt.
We'll go there.
22 over and can shoot 219. We get her to 41 over. Must have. Little left off her hand. Yeah. Shaker. Yeah. Great shots. I would get all 10. Tell you a crazy story. I went to, this was a really long time ago. I'd be curious what Mike's kid, Christopher, looks like. I took him to the wrestling matches in Indianapolis one year. Then we went to, he was like 8 or 9, we went, or maybe 10. We went to Hooters afterwards. Big thing there, very church people. The Hooters didn't go over so well. Great finish there. That was pretty good.
Awesome finish. 219.
That was solid as a rock right there. That is huge. She's a player, man. She's always been a really good bowler.
Was that Trent Irwin with 184? Or no, that was Alberto Medina had 184.
Okay, so not, yeah. So Guccione had 197. Above him is Trent Irwin, 194. Then you had Shinwolf had 151. And then you had 182 for Joseph Lapointe. Guccione had 197.
197.
And then you had 182 right here for Lapointe.
For Lapointe.
Now to the left of that, we got Sanders had 234.
148
Quayle,
for Quayle.
And then you have Medina had 184. And then Heckroth had 136 after being well into the number. two really, really bad games back to back.
All right, everybody, we'll save your results tab up there, or you can check out our social media at Inside Bowling. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We have scores located on Facebook, links to it there, as well as on Instagram. And that's going to do it for this round of coverage. And we're going to take the rest of the day off here. We're going to enjoy a Pro-Am here on site. And we're going to come back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. with E-Squad qualifying for you. Right here. Jimmy, it's been fun today.
Absolutely. It's good. We had guests. I want to thank Zach Wilkins for coming in and hanging out with us for a game and a half. He's always very vibrant and exciting.
Yeah, and of course, this event has been presented by Brunswick, family of brands. Of course, Shamrock Foods also sponsor, Jani King, Western Bowling Proprietors Insurance, Tenpins More, and Inside Bowling. Without those sponsors, this tournament would not be possible for our competitors to bowl for good money out there. 7 squads total, 4 in the books, 3 tomorrow. We'll see you then at 8 a.m. tomorrow right here on youtube.com/Inside Bowling in 4K, thanks to our friends at Sony. So for Jim Callahan, for Mike Fagan, the proprietor here, as well as Dennis Hacker and the rest of the staff, my name is Mike Flanagan. You've been watching New Mexico Open 2025 right here on Inside Bowling, only on Inside Bowling, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a great night.